Oh, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Tuesday, July 25th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got MLB action this afternoon. Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. First pitch is going to be in about 10 minutes. So let's go over the thumb and the photos that I have prepped, as well as the starting lineups. And normally when I end up having, Bryce Miller or George Kirby or Castillo on the mound, I usually put them on the thumb 99 out of 100 times. But I figured I did JP Crawford yesterday. I might as well sprinkle in some of the other role players as well. So we're going Gino today. I have a feeling that he might be able to bring something to the table. And on the flip side, we got Max Kepler for the Twins. And let's go over the visiting team, my Seattle Mariners. All right, leading off for the Mariners, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Batting second, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting third, big dumper, catcher, Cal Raleigh. Batting fourth and batting cleanup for Seattle, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fifth, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. Batting sixth, DHing for Seattle tonight, Mike Ford. Batting seventh, first baseman, Ty France. Batting eighth, left fielder, Cade Marlowe. And batting ninth, second baseman, Colton Wong. And on the mound for the Mariners, George Kirby. Let's go, baby. Really good chance to be able to get the dub tonight. Let's go for the home Minnesota Twins. Leading off for the Minnesota Twins, shortstop, Carlos Correa. Batting second at second base, Edouard Julien. Batting third, first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. Batting cleanup and batting fourth, right fielder, Max Kepler. Batting fifth, DHing for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Batting sixth, third baseman, Willie Castro. Batting seventh, left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Batting eighth, catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And batting ninth, center fielder, Joey Gallo. And on the mound for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez. Let's go, baby. Should be a good one. And then tomorrow, the Mariners have a very, very early game. But I'm probably going to end up doing it anyways. I know a lot of people are going to be at work. So I don't really know what the turnout is going to be if I do a 10 a.m. game. Usually I'm just like, I wake up usually around 5 or 6 a.m., get the breakfast in, do the exercising and whatnot. But, it's either do that or maybe do a Dodger game a little bit later in the day. But I might end up going visiting my friend Joey since, supposedly Paisley is going to get picked up. So I'm not going to have her for tomorrow. And then I won't have her for the morning and afternoon on Thursday. I know the second part of The Witcher, I think, comes out tomorrow or the next day, maybe Thursday. So definitely I want to peep that. And then on Thursday, there's barely any games going on. So I may just do uploads on Thursday, do a few of them. But I'm definitely excited for the opportunity to get this done. And it just sucks that the game at 10 a.m., it's Bryce Miller. So it's like, okay, I'm going to watch the game anyways. It's probably one of the earliest starts I've ever done for baseball. But again, I'd rather do Seattle than anybody else besides the Dodgers. And speaking of the Dodgers, we have some news. The Boston Red Sox are trading Kike Hernandez, me and my dad, one of our favorites, back to L.A. I gave him a call when Sarah gave me the news, which was great. And obviously went official, I believe, Justin Herbert got a big extension, and there's been a few little pieces, in the news, sports related. Nice to be able to see that we're getting closer and closer to football season. And then I've been pumping out videos for NFL top 5, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and then I did top 5 tight ends going into 2023. A very short 6-7 minute video. If you guys want to peep that as well. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things of doing more uploads for you guys and live streams. And I will be able to do reaction videos as well. And my goal is to try to do every single game in a reaction video during the season, but I know I probably won't be able to do every matchup, but I'm going to fucking try. So how are you, Sarah? What's good? Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. 99. Ooh, baby. That's crazy. 9-8 record for Kirby. Should be much better than that. 3.23 ERA. But I did see within a short period of time that the Seattle Mariners have the number 1 ERA in baseball. I don't know how many days it's across, if it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or since the All-Star break. But I did see that we have the number 1 ERA. And now we just need to get more punch outs and get some run support and get some good hits. And the magic number usually is 7 to 10 hits a game. And the magic number for the Mariners is 5 runs or more. If we get 5 runs or more, we can win the game. If we don't, chances are we're going to lose. So, but definitely excited. Herbert got his bag, even though I think he needs some help. And then Kike Hernandez, I know his batting average is a little low and he's struggling, but he's a utility player that can play many positions. And the Dodgers have a lot of injuries, so it's nice to be able to throw a guy almost anywhere. And my very first Major League Baseball that I got was at a Dodger game versus the Mariners, and it coincidentally was Kike Hernandez, and I was with my dad. So obviously Kike Hernandez and Justin Turner were on the Red Sox. Made me a little sad. I really love Justin Turner, but we're getting Kike Hernandez back for my dad and the Dodgers. So definitely excited about that. Don't know if the Dodgers are good enough to make a deep run and contend with like the Braves and some of the upper echelon teams in the National League, but they're the fucking Dodgers. So you would assume that, they might not be the best, but there's a good chance they'll be second or third in the National League. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win, but we will see. So any other news that you want to drop on the timeline here in the chat, Sarah, Lauren, any of y'all, please do. Justin Herbert, big deal. Nice extension. I've been talking with some of my Ducks and Charger fans. Joey is one of them. I actually took him to his very first Duck game, front row, and it was when Herbert was there. And he's never, went to a college football game, and I wanted to give him an experience of a lifetime, just walking up, tailgating, and then obviously sitting front row. And I ended up taking my ex-girlfriend, another friend of mine, and Joey. Now, at that time, obviously, money was a little bit better for me. And just knowing that I was able to make that memory that he has, those memories of I saw Justin Herbert in the front row score a touchdown right in front of me. And then obviously his favorite team has been the Chargers since like the 90s. So it's kind of cool that it all fell into place. And I told him, Justin Herbert's going to be a Charger. And he's like, well, I don't know. I was like, wait, you just watch. You guys need him. We'll see how the draft plays out. And that's who he wanted. And he got him. Now they still have a shitty head coach. All right. They still have a shitty defense, even though they got a lot of names. O-line needs improvement. So hopefully at one point they can figure it out, but Herbert is there. So for Joey's sake, he's happy. But as far as Charger fans are concerned, they need to clean up a lot of those mistakes. Otherwise, they're going to be one of the most hyped up teams every year and then end up being one of the biggest disappointments at the end of the year when they got rocked by the Jags with that big comeback. NWSF for life, brother. Oh, yeah. Acknowledge me. What's good, brother? How are you? I will. Okay. No, you do that, bro. I appreciate you very, very much. And I'll try to get the dub. And like I said, I don't know, man. It was a heartbreaking loss yesterday, but if we can get some hits early and get some runs, we're definitely going to have a chance, even though we're not very good on the road. Kirby on the mound today. We got Bryce Miller tomorrow, and I will be streaming at 10 a.m. tomorrow, which is going to be the earliest that I've ever streamed. So at least for baseball. Megan in the building. How are you? I hope you're doing great today. Go Hawks. Yeah. You know what? If you actually go back and look at the stat line and look at the improvement, like I said, money is money, but I actually like the deal, and it's not like the guy didn't do that well. I believe he had 9.5. That's good. There's a lot of guys that play D tackle and DN that can't even get to that number. They wish they could get to that number. So again, you might not like the money and the terms, but what do you always say? You got to trust Pete and you got to trust Schneider, right? So there's no point of doubting him now. Those are your guys, right? Those are your guys, in Pete you trust. So we have to trust the deal, no matter what they do. As long as those two are in charge and they've made the turnaround, we have to trust whatever they did last year, whatever they did this year, and whatever they do together moving forward. We have to trust that that was the right deal, and I honestly think it was. So just to give you some reassurance. And you know how I call it right down the middle. If I thought it was a bad move, I would tell you. So I don't think it was a bad move. I like it. I like it. Hopefully Kirby is dealing. Okay. Okay. I'll be here, man. And like I said, I was thinking about it. I was like, what do I want to do? I mean, I was like, I want to, and it's Bryce Miller. So it's like, you kind of push me against the wall. Like if it was somebody else, maybe I'd be like, well, but like I said, I really want to grind it out, and I've been trying to pump out as many uploads. And my goal is to do at least one upload a day and a live stream. And then if there's no, Mariner games or Dodger games, then maybe do a couple uploads. But we're definitely getting closer and closer. And the craziest shit? We have the NFL preseason Hall of Fame game. I believe it's next Thursday. So we're right around the corner. I already got my background and my setup already. So we are just on the brink of getting into preseason football, which isn't great, but it's football. Who cares? If it's like fifth rounders, sixth rounders, backups. Now, water boys, I don't care. It's football. They got the logo. They're wearing the jersey. And I'm going to watch a shitload of preseason, and it'll just get us closer and closer to the regular season. So that's a lot. You realize sacks are hard to get, right? So you got to understand, from a guy that can get you 5 to 10, that's good. But 20 sacks is unrealistic. 20 sacks is like Aaron Donald or Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and he ain't that. You know what I mean? So you have to think, if he can get somewhere between like 8 and 12, that's really, really good for the money that you're getting. You're probably not going to get, that much higher than 12 unless for whatever reason he breaks out and gets like maybe 13 or 14. But 12 to 20, man, your expectations, that's like Aaron Donald numbers. And we know he's not Aaron Donald or like a Nick Bosa. So top of the first, 0-0, JP Crawford in the box. All right, man, you have a great rest of your night, brother. Yeah, but I mean, just to be real with you, that those expectations are a little unrealistic. You know what I mean? We're not talking about one of the top players in the NFL. If we're talking about one of the top players in the NFL, then we're talking those kind of numbers. And still, a lot of guys can't get 20 sacks. You know what I mean? Even 15 is hard to get. So I mean, you got to look up the stats of all the guys in the NFL, right? And then look at the top tier guys, and then look at where they're at, and then maybe reevaluate. But I mean, that's really high expectations. You're going to get disappointed if you're thinking about that. Even Aaron Donald can't do those numbers, and he's one of the best in the world. All right, well that's your opinion. But for the amount of money, you're acting like they gave him $150 million contract and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like those expectations are incredibly high. I don't know what you're gauging it by or who you're comparing it to, but that's wild. Top of the first, 0-0, Mariners and Twins. One out with JP Crawford. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. Let's go, Gino. Come on, baby. I got you on the thumb today. 225 average, 14 homers, 58 ribbies in 2023. 0-2 count. Well, if you have expectations of 20 sacks, I'd be disappointed too. You got to kind of scale back the expectations a little bit. 8 to 12 is realistic. Anything above that is fantastic. Hard to get sacks. It's not easy. Offensive linemen are beasts nowadays. And then also too, injuries are a bitch. Injuries are tough. 1-2 pitch. Got him. Damn it. Outside of the zone, 2 away. Next up, big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Daniel in the building. What to do? Appreciate you, Lauren, helping out on the Twitter side. Thank you so much. Let's go, Cal. Pitch outside, 1-0 count. 225 average, 14 homers, 38 ribbies in 2023 for Cal Raleigh. He definitely is a second half hitter after the All-Star break. That's when he got hot last year. Batting average is a little low for us, but he has been heating up, especially against the Blue Jays, and hopefully he can continue his hot streak here against the Minnesota Twins. 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. And a routine 1, 2, 3, top of the first. Let's go to the bottom of the first for the Minnesota Twins. And on the mound, we have our guy, George Kirby, my favorite pitcher, not named Bryce Miller. Let's go. Let's go over the starting lineups for the Twins. All right, leading off for Minnesota, shortstop Carlos Correa. Batting second baseman Edouard Julien. And batting third, first baseman Alex Kirilloff. Let's go, Mariners. Let's go, baby. Cal had a little bit of an injury with his thumb early on, so I don't really, want to put the blame game on him. But the Mariners overall are batting terribly as a team. You really want to get your batting average close to 300, which would mean that you get 3 hits out of 10 opportunities. But a lot of teams can't even do that, right? So with the team, we're batting around 230, which is terrible. And we don't even have a 300 hitter, not even one on the whole entire squad. And we think we've only hit 300 with 2 guys all year. I believe Kelenic hit it once, for a certain period of time when he got hot in the first 50 games, and then Ty France at one point. And I think that's it. And then we've had Tom Murphy and Mike Ford kind of get close, but that's why we're not as good, as compared to some of the other teams. We're 50 and 50. So, I mean, if we replicate that same kind of statistic, moving forward, there's only 62 games left. So realistically, we're not going to make the playoffs. We want to try to hit 90 wins, and we're nowhere near that. So, yeah, and then it's crazy. I tried to do the upload this morning, and then I kept getting this echo in my microphones, and I had to check so many things. I checked the microphones, I checked my speakers, I checked my connections, I checked my plugins, and I checked my programs, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And I literally recorded that video probably 15 to 20 times. And then I was about to go to the Guitar Center to buy a new piece, for my microphones for my setup. And luckily I went back into the program through StreamYard and something else. And then I made an adjustment. And for whatever reason, it defaulted to my computer speaker microphone rather than the actual microphones that I have. And I was like, oh my God, I should have noticed that. But, I was going through so many different things, but, trial by error, but I finally figured it out. Thank God, because nothing is more annoying when you're trying to record and it sounds like shit. Correa all the way to right field on the wall. Hurry, Teo. Stand up double for Carlos Correa. That's not a good start for us. Good start for the Twins. Nice job. Stand up double for Correa. Next up, second baseman Edouard Julien. In my opinion, what changed from last year towards? Oh, are you talking about the Mariners? Or are you talking about the Seahawk players? I assume you're talking about the Mariners. Well, the team is built different. We got rid of some of our mid-level pieces. We brought in guys like Wong, AJ Pollock, Teoscar Hernandez, and overall, it's just wins and losses in close games. We haven't been good. But the main thing is that we were batting much higher than 230 as a team. We had guys batting over 300. We were in a better rhythm. The pitching was better. The hitting was better. The managing was better. Everything was better. We were better in one-run games. At one point, we were at 15-5 or 20-5 in one-run games. And a lot of our pitchers had decent records. So, what you did last year, compared to what we did this year. And also a lot of the Mariner players are chasing, and they're swinging at pitches that they shouldn't. And that's why it's leading for us not getting a bunch of hits and not getting 5 runs or more. And Julio was a rookie last year. Kirby was a rookie last year. We had Kelenic. So there was kind of this hype and whatnot, and no one knew what Julio was about. And then now we got a year of tape on him. And it seems like more than half of our really, really good players, they're not patient. They're just swinging for home runs at every at bat. And that's really killed us this season. So that's really the main thing. Pitching overall, I feel has been good. And we are one of the best pitcher, per 9 inning teams in Major League Baseball. But again, if you get 10 Ks with your pitcher, but you can only get 1 run, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to lose. You're like, yeah, we got 10 Ks, we got a bunch of strikeouts, but you still need to get hits to help your pitchers out. So that's there's many, many reasons why we suck, and we're like middle. We're not great, we're not horrible, but we're average. That's why our record's 50-50, which is, for Mariners' sake, it's terrible. We should be probably, in my opinion, like 60-40, or at least, 5 to 8 games above 500, not, literally 500 records. So $5 holla. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $5 holla. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. Made some adjustments too, and it looks like we're not going to have any issues. I don't know what the hell was going on with the stream yesterday, but everything was lagging. I could tell with when I was talking, it would lag just slightly, but even slight lag sucks. And then when I was clicking like the photos and everything, it would like lag for a couple seconds. That's unacceptable. So good thing I rebooted everything and we're good to go. Microphones are good, made the proper adjustments, but I just wish I didn't have to record that NFL top 5 tight end video like 15 times. I was getting super frustrated too, because then I was like, great, I got it done. And then I replayed the video, no sound. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm like adjusting everything, unplugging everything. I was losing my mind. And then I finally figured it out somehow, some way. The program defaulted to the microphone on my computer, and that's terrible. It's not a good quality, even if you have Apple. You need microphones. All the way to the wall. Oh, shit. Correa going around third, going home. Damn it. Wow, triple for Julian. 1-0. Twins. Damn it. Come on. Already. Goldie. Okay. I hope you have a fantastic day and have some faith in Pete and Schneider. Even if the deal seems like too much money, like maybe $15 million more than maybe what he deserves. Again, like you said, in Pete we trust. So if I'm trusting him, you should too. Shep in the building. What's good? I'm doing good, my guy. Like I said, I got everything situated with my microphones, put out a top 5 tight end list. We'll probably do top 5 DNs tomorrow. But I am going to be doing an early broadcast tomorrow at 10 a.m. because that's what time the Mariners are on. A fucking crazy time. But we're on the road in the Midwest. So Bryce Miller's on the mound, so I can't miss that. And I'll get you some Goldie here in just a second. Big K for Kirby. Let's go. Nice job, George. George of the Jungle, baby. 1K for George. K. All of the strikeouts, baby. Mariner Moose is out. Let's go, George. Next up, Max Kepler. Big swing and a miss. Yeah, but yesterday was frustrating for me because first when I was doing the stream, it went out. And then the audio went out, then the video, and then all of a sudden when they brought it back, the video didn't match the audio. The audio was like 15 seconds behind. Very hard to be able to watch a game when you're watching like the pitch happen, and then the audio from the actual announcers is 15 to 20 seconds behind, which was terrible. And then the internet was acting up for me as well, and I have a gig, so there shouldn't be any lag whatsoever when I'm going to pictures or when I'm clicking on things. So it's just nice that I got things kind of smoothed out. And that was the first time that that's ever happened, at least here at this location. So hopefully it won't be a reoccurring thing. Can't have that. I did see the Herbert. Yeah, very consistent. One of the best in the world, brother. I mean, too bad they have shitty coaches. Offensive line gets beat up all the time. Defense has names, but they never can stay healthy. But as far as star players, positional players, Keenan Allen, stud. Mike Williams, stud. Austin Eckler, stud. Herbert, stud. They just need more studs around them, specifically coaching offensive line and defense. They get that figured out, then they can actually make a run. Kepler, 2-0 Twins. This is terrible. He got his bag. But also, too, Burrow was waiting for Herbert to sign the deal so that way he can negotiate and get more. So if Herbert's getting 260, what's the exact amount? I'm gonna pull it up here. 262.5 million, then you already know that Burrow's looking at 265, 270, 275, or if he can negotiate and have a good, obviously sports agent, maybe they'll be trying to go for 300. So, oh no, back, gone. Are you shitting me? 4-0 Twins. My God, it's the first inning. I guess it's one of those shitty starts for George Kirby. Fuck my life. Huh? My God, already? I just got started, you fuckers. 4-0? Come on. Matt Wallner said, fuck you, O-Dog. All right, well. And George Kirby never plays this shitty. But again, sometimes you have a great game and sometimes you don't. So, of course, George Kirby has an off night. And then what? We're going to get about, 10 or 12 hits this game, but it's not going to be enough? Ridiculous. Life of being a Mariners fan. I saw that Jaylen Brown got his bag as well. And now they just got to worry about Tatum next year and just keep building so that way they can keep up with Giannis and the Bucks and the Joker and the Denver Nuggets. Willie Castro is up next. Oh, he will. If they're going to give it to Jaylen Brown, that was the piece that they would have traded away if they were going to trade a piece away between him and Tatum. Even though sometimes Brown is more valuable. Tatum's more popular, but sometimes Brown is more consistent. But they're a good duo, and you don't want to, split that up. If you're Boston, you do whatever it takes to get both of those guys back. If anything, fire the coach and get somebody new, somebody better. Big swing and a miss. There's another K from Kirby, but you already gave up 4 runs, my guy. Fuck my life. I don't even know if I want to do the Mariner Moose. I mean, it's cool we got another K, but Jesus Christ, 4-0? And it sucks, too, because every, maybe 8 starts that, Kirby has, something like this will happen. This is not common. Like once or twice a year, he'll get blown up like this, and I guess tonight is the night. Yes. The Bucks. Yeah. Well, you need height, and you need a big body. So someone that can rebound, someone that can pass efficiently, someone that can get 10 points and 10 rebounds. Anything above that is a bonus. And someone that can just stay healthy and be a bigger body. So you can rotate different lineups, like a fast lineup, a tall lineup. So that way you're not always banking on, the guys that you have currently with Robert Williams and a few of the others. You got to be able to have others that step up. So 1-2 pitch. Stop foul. I can't believe we're down 4-0 already. Fuck. And we got my guy, Dave Sims, on the mic with Dan Wilson, my favorite broadcasting crew for the Mariners. And this is what we get in return. We got the Griffey jersey on, got the chain on, the do-rag, the hat, and they're like, fuck you, O-Dog. You wanted a good win. You want a payback for last night? Not today. It's not impossible for us to come back from this, but not looking good. $5 hairs. Let's get to a hundo. I'll get you a couple Goldschmidts once this inning is over, if it ever ends. I like Robert Williams. He's a nice athlete, bigger body. Bottom of the first, 4-0 Twins. Got him. Another K. All right, good job, George, but a little too late, brother. This one hurts. I mean, like I said, Kirby barely has these type of, opportunities that come up where you just get fucking rocked. But again, it's baseball, right? It happens. All right, let's get some Goldschmidt up here. Maybe that'll cheer me up. Fuck. All right, let's get some Goldschmidt up here. Boom. We'll change the logo up. Get you a couple more. I like this next one. This next one's cool after he hits a homer, goes into the dugout. Appreciate you. And let me see if I can squeeze one more in here for you before the commercial break. Got to work fast. Commercials don't last that long. There we go. Appreciate you and all your hard work. And like I said, our day is coming. Believe that. All right, Mariners, please find a way to not get embarrassed. I mean, it's already embarrassing now, 4-0, but it is what it is. I saw that as well. Lots of crazy news. So you had the Jaylen Brown, you had the Herbert, and then you have Bronny James with a fucking heart attack. Like, how old is this guy? Guy's barely, he's not even like 20 yet, I believe, and he's going to enroll at USC. But what does that mean for his NBA career and his college basketball career? Because if he's got heart problems, that's going to probably push teams away from drafting him, knowing that he might have some kind of medical condition or some kind of heart condition. So 18, that's crazy. Too much Mickey D's, too much fast food. And it's not like LeBron has had anything like that, but I wonder if it's like on his mom's side, like genetically or something. Trayvon Diggs got his bag as well, yeah. So pretty crazy day of like news. One that was like, oh my God, with the Bronny news, like, hope he's okay. And then everything else was like, people getting their bag. 0-2 count, Teoscar, see you later. One away. Come on, Teoscar, you got to be better than that. Next up, center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Go, J-Rod. J-Rod in the 5-hole, maybe for the first time this season. J-Rod, back. Come on, baby. Yes. Oh, baby. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Julio Rodriguez. Grab the trident, young man. Woo! There we go. That makes me feel better. We're getting our ass kicked, but at least we responded right away. We didn't wait to the 6th inning to say, woe is me. So there we go. Still going to probably lose the game, but that's a good sign. Maybe Julio in the 5-hole moving forward. There we go, Julio. That was huge. Next up, DH Mike Ford. Pitch is low, 2-0 count. Twitter is X. Well, Threads with Facebook and Instagram failed miserably, but Twitter is so popular. I mean, it's my favorite, besides YouTube. I like it because, yeah, there's assholes and there's trolls on there, and sometimes you get a lot of like propaganda and bullshit on your feed, right? Stuff that you don't even like want to see. But I can get news, I can get videos, I can get memes. You communicate with your friends as well as celebrities. So it's kind of a cool, all-in-one app. And then obviously they're trying to make it above and beyond that. They're going to be adding many extra features to it. At least that's what Elon is trying to do. But I read an article last night on all the things that they want to try to add to it, like a dating part to it, like a banking type thing to it. I mean, there's all these other things where they're really trying to make it like an all-in-one type of app. And they're trying to like incorporate a lot of things that maybe other people haven't thought of. So, and then I did see a video of him blasting Zuckerberg because they were supposed to potentially fight in like a boxing match or like a cage match. They're trying to promote that shit. But he was talking about Instagram and Zuck, where Instagram is for people where they change their filters and they try to make it look like everyone's happy when really no one is. You can change the filter to make yourself look more pretty or beautiful, but in reality, all these people that are posting on Instagram, they're fucking miserable as fuck, and they're not as as attractive as they seem on there because it's all filters. And I think Elon is right. I mean, Instagram is kind of like a bunch of fakeness. I mean, like I said, we do enjoy pictures, right? But when the pictures are all filtered, and when you get people posting their happiest moments, and whatnot, it's not like reality. It's like fake, And I totally agree. You know what I mean? Like some things on Instagram are great, but there definitely is a lot of people being fake on there, acting like their life is all great when on Instagram, but they're fucking miserable in real life. Facts. And I don't really like Instagram that much or Facebook, to be honest. Like I have them, I still check them daily, but I really like YouTube and Twitter or X now. So those are for me. Top of the second, 4-1 Twins. And then Harbaugh with a 4-game suspension. Yeah, there's this crazy news. Like, why can't we have news like this every day? Facts. But definitely Instagram is like a false reality. Everyone, it's like, when you go on Facebook too, when you see people and they're acting like how everything is so great in their photos, if you really are great, you don't need to post it. You know what I mean? People that overly post on like how great their shit is. Oh, look at me and my boyfriend and girlfriend. That shit is all fucking fake. Because when you end up talking to those people, and like in real life, they're like, I'm miserable. Like, it's all a facade, all fake. So much fakeness in this world. Top of the second, 4-1 Twins. At least Julio's bat isn't fake today. I'm glad that he ended up going yard. Because, I mean, 4-0 is tough to handle in the first inning. And then also Jimmy Graham is back with the Saints. That's another thing. Jimmy's back, for a year, and he's actually going to play. It's not like he's going to retire a Saint. I think he's going to play. And if he ends up playing, who knows? Maybe Carr can revitalize his career as a role player tight end. Some crazy, crazy stuff going on. 3-2 pitch to Ty France. Chopper right up the middle. Double play. Wow. Got him. We leave some stranded. Of course we do. Well, as long as George doesn't give up another 4 runs, my God. Yeah, but like I said, I love to be able to get all my news and interact with a bunch of people in one spot. I can't do that on Instagram, even though I'll talk to people. Like, I honestly probably talk to people more on Instagram than actually look at the posts, honestly. And then with Facebook, I'm not really into Facebook. I mean, I have it, but it's, you know what I mean? It's more like me promoting my shit and, just trying to grind it out. And no one even supports me on Facebook anyways, because they're a bunch of haters, wanting me to fucking lose, and they don't want me doing better than them. But for Twitter, you can get everything in one app, and I like that. I spend quite a bit of time, or X. I spend a lot of time on the new app. So, my buddy said already 4-1, boo. But at least Julio homered. Because obviously, you got like ESPN and Fox Sports and Bleacher Report, and I kind of do like the same pattern with my phone, which maybe you guys do. So I'll go Facebook, ESPN app, Messenger, Twitter, X, Instagram, and then when we're in fantasy, MLB app, NFL app, YouTube. So I kind of just do like a rotation where I'm bang, 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 open one up, close one up, refresh, and I kind of go in that circle over and over. And I imagine that's what you guys do too. You guys have kind of your pattern of the apps that you go to. So, all right, we're going to the bottom of the second, and hopefully George Kirby does not get embarrassed. All right, next up for the Minnesota Twins, I believe Carlos Correa. It's an off day for George today, I guess. was going to say, I didn't think Correa was up. I figured that was an error. Jeffers. I was going to say, we're not all the way there, are we? Good old ESPN. You can never count on them. Pitches outside, 1-1 count to Jeffers. It's like I feel like when they have their, their setup like on MLB.com for game day or ESPN when they're doing GameCast, it's always fucking behind. I get it how quickly you have to act when you're updating shit. Like you have to be like a wizard. The game moves very quickly, but I mean, come on, guys. Bottom of the second, 4-1 Twins. Jeffers in the box. Kirby on the mound. Come on, baby. One-two pitch. Chopper. Get it. Just past Colton Wong. Brutal. All right, Joey Gallo is up next. .176 average, 17 homers. That's crazy. You're batting .176 and you have 17 homers, which means you're boom or bust. It's like home run or strikeout. That's Joey Gallo in a nutshell. Jalen Hurd, nice. Heck yeah. I always like rooting for guys that get hurt and then, try to make a comeback, Popped up. Goes back into foul territory for a souvenir. Count still 0-2. Did you have the day off today, Shep, or did you work today? Season versus the Mariners, Gallo .059 with 1 homer and 1 RBI. Hell, that sounds like Colton Wong numbers earlier this year, except maybe even worse. Got him! Froze and rope. See you later. There we go, George. Nice job, my guy. Yeah. Another K. Yeah, give me all the news. All the news. Basketball, baseball, football, wrestling, Shohei Ohtani, MLB trade deadline, NFL news. I can't believe that the Hall of Fame game is next Thursday. I'm so excited. Normally I don't get that excited, for like Hall of Fame or preseason, but I feel like the off season has been so dead and slow compared to previous years that I'm like literally gasping for air for anything NFL. So I'm super excited. I don't care if it's a bunch of rookies, backups, ninth stringers, water boys playing. As long as they're out there, I'm going to have fun watching. Good for you. Take some me time for yourself. Yeah, and I already got my background all set up and everything too, and the scoreboard adjusted, and found some really cool cards that I showed off yesterday in 1970 Topps. So I'm always going to give you like the vintage look because that's a piece of who I am. I like that vintage look, and it wouldn't be as cool with like modern day cards. You want to be able to have that nostalgic feel, and it's kind of a piece of my personality. So very interested to see on what I can find on the basketball and hockey side, but the football side and the baseball side are done, which is exciting. So I'll still have to figure out what I'm going to be able to find on the other sides. Like if I do college football, they don't really have a lot of college football cards. They do make them. So I'll have to see what I decide for college football. But I imagine I'll be able to find some old school college football cards to surround the outside. So that way we have a nice little, kind of, aesthetic and a sexy look on the screen. Carlos Correa in the box, bottom of the second. 4-1 Twins. Runner at first, 2-2 count. Get him, George. Long stare to Cal Rawling. Pitches inside, 3-2 count. He said, we drinking and eating good tonight, baby. What's for dinner tonight, bro? What are you having? Make sure you keep sending me photos of food when you go out. You and Chief Chief do it on the regular. I never know what I'm going to get from you guys. Runner go, safe at second. But usually it'll be like breakfast food or some kind of like fried chicken jump off or burgers or pizza. And I love it, man. I always like being able to see what you guys come across. Where, sometimes it's just like, oh, it's a meal. But if I'm out here in Oregon, I don't get that out here. So I want to see how you guys are living. I love going to Flavortown. I mean, hell, if I could just go around and do like vlogs or blogs and go to games and eat food and then document that process, or have someone, doing that for me, like video editing it for me and then recording it for me as I go on the road, that would be awesome. And it wouldn't even have to be just ballpark food. That could be part of it, or going to the stadiums, but like also like the places that are in the city that are like top notch, because you already know I love tacos and pizza and ribs. And it's like, yeah, I mean, if I really ate how I feel, I'd probably be like 1,000 pounds. Like, no lie, because that's how much I love food. But I got to try to lose weight. 0-2 count. Come on, George. A Jersey Mike sub, a giant sub, chicken salad head. The fam cooked up some nice homemade curry, little curry rice special jump off last night, and it was phenomenal. It kind of reminded me back, when I was a kid and whatnot. So kind of nice, with spending time with the fam and Paisley, and then being kind of get reacclimated to maybe food that I haven't had in 15, 20 years. 1-2 pitch. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I'm really excited that it looks like the stream is holding up. I'm not having any issues. Figured out why my fucking sound was all distorted and whatnot. And like I said, I even added an extra setting for like a filter to weed out the bullshit. So adjusted all the adjustments. I just wish it didn't take me 15 recordings of the NFL top 5 tight end video to figure it out. Got him. Nice job, George. 5 Ks. I mean, he's like on pace for 10, but you already gave up 4. Ks for days. Ks for days. Chipotle cheesesteak. That sounds good. George bringing that electricity already. Curl off in the box. Shark Week has been phenomenal too. I know not a lot of y'all have that passion for Shark Week like I do. I've been watching it for like 20, 30 years, but Jason Momoa is the host, but he's not in every episode. It's very, very cool to see like the new technology that they have and how risky some of those people get inside some of those cages. And then this season, they actually ended up having like a life-size like whale, and then underneath it was like a bubble where the diver would be in there with glass so they could see like the sharks coming up. Incredible, man. If you end up wanting to watch something that's going to pass the time, very, very cool. Shark Week on Discovery. It's 3 hours every day for about 7 days, and it starts at 8 o'clock my time. So after all the games are over, then I can watch it for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then they replay some of the episodes in the next morning. Very, very cool. I know The Witcher, the second part of the 3rd season starts in a couple days. So I watched that as well. Watched every episode. I like sci-fi type stuff. I like a little bit of everything. There's not really like one genre that I like. I watch like the food programs with Gordon Ramsay. I like to be able to keep myself very fucking well rounded. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Another K. 6 Ks, but he gave up 4 runs. My God. I was like, okay, you gave up 4 runs, but now you got 6 Ks, baby. Let's go, George. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, though. We'll have to find out. NXT. Nice. Let me know how it goes. End of the second. Now we're going to the top of the third. All right, next up for the Mariners, left fielder Cade Marlowe. Batting second, second baseman Colton Wong. And batting third, shortstop J.P. Crawford. Let's go, baby. What else do you guys got any programs or any documentaries or anything on Netflix or Hulu or Apple Plus or any of the Amazon, anything that you guys would recommend that you guys are watching that you really, really like? I mean, I try to read and do film study, and I'm always grinding on the channel and spending time with Paisley, but I always try to stay up late and make time for all the fire programs that are on all the different networks. But if you guys got any recommendations, let me know. I'm always down to be able to check something out that I haven't watched. But obviously, a lot of history, a lot of Discovery, a lot of Nat Geo, Vice Channel. I like to be able to keep up on a lot of things. And obviously, wrestling too, for sure. When's the next WWE pay-per-view? Oh, Felix Hernandez, Mariner Hall of Fame bobblehead day. Ooh, I like that. I need that. Ooh, I might get that. I'm not going to be able to go to that game, but maybe I'll pick that up. I don't want to pay too much for it. If I can get it for like 30 to 50 bucks, but if it's going to be like 60 to 100, I'll pass. But 30 to 50, I would consider it. Marlowe popped up. One away. SummerSlam, August 5th. Awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait. Next up, second baseman Colton Wong. Can't believe he tried to be the hero last night and homered, and we couldn't get the dub after, but that's typical Mariners. 162 average, only 2 home runs all year, but one of them was last night. At the end of the game, it's like, golly, if you can get a home run in the 8th or 9th inning when we really, really need it, we got to be able to, get that dub. But again, we can't hit, and apparently we can't defend either. J.P. Crawford on deck. Pitch is low, 1-2 count. Pablo Lopez wheeling and dealing. Cool photo of him. 1-2 pitch is low. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-2 count. $5 hairs. Let's get to a hundo. 95 to go for the first goal. Top of the third, 4-1 Twins. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Third K for Lopez. 2 away. Julio already went homered once. I love it. He'll have to homer again, hopefully today, to keep us close. Next up, J.P. Crawford. Let's go, J.P. Pitches inside, 1-0 count. 260 average, 8 homers, and 35 ribbies in 2023 for JP. I did see that CM Punk and then his wifey. A little CM Punk, AJ Lee. Mendez. I didn't watch a lot, but I did see maybe like a 2-minute clip. I assume that's what you're talking about, right? The one that has CM Punk and AJ, his wife. Pitches outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, she's almost like unrecognizable from where she was trying to be like kind of a diva and be like pretty and cute. And now she's like built, like super strong, almost like a bodybuilder type of a vibe. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that she went from kind of being like a, petite and kind of cute looking, trying to, you know, they obviously, sex sells in wrestling, right? And now she's just like built like a powerhouse, not like China or anything, but lots of muscle on her now. All right, let's go to the bottom of the third, 4-1 Minnesota. But I saw like a side by side and I was like, oh my gosh, wow, she looks so like, I don't think she looks necessarily ugly, but she just looks different. But of course you get trolls and haters that are going to be like, wow, she doesn't look like she did. Well, no shit, it's been years. People change. Not everyone's going to have the same looks with their face or their body, 5, 10, 15 years after they're done fucking wrestling. Right? Facts. Haters are going to hate. You know how that goes. Hate, 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 hate. That's what they do. All the haterade. All right, we're going to the bottom of the third. Due up for the Twins, 1-for-1 with a run in an RBI. Right fielder, Max Kepler. Batting second, 1-for-1 with a run, 2 RBIs, DHing for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And batting third, 0-for-1 with a K, third baseman, Willie Castro. Come on, George. And even though George got roughed up early, I mean, he's got 6 Ks. It's just shitty that he gave up all those runs in that inning. I mean, normally if you give up like 1 or 2, fine, but not 4. Very uncharacteristic for George, but you never know. We might be able to come back. But, we just got to be able to chip away from this lead. 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, and then hopefully get it to 4-4 and then go from there. Oh, and I did some digging. And remember on social media when we were talking about quarterback on Netflix? And so obviously, there was some tweets and whatnot that were put out. So we had Mariota, Kirk Cousins, and Patrick Mahomes, which I loved, right? And then they had, the rumor that the second season's already good to go. And it was supposed to be like Aaron Rodgers, like Josh Allen, and then like another individual. And supposedly that was fake. That was like a troll account. The tweet went viral, but I actually went through and it was false. It wasn't. So those guys are not going to be on quarterback next year. So I don't think the deal maybe is even done yet. And I don't even know if they have the quarterbacks in place yet either. So I was like thinking to myself, is that legit? I was like, that tweet kind of seems fake to me. And then I went back and found out that it was. So, but I am interested to see what 3 quarterbacks that they do. If they do like a rookie, a guy trying to win a championship, like a top end guy, and then a guy that maybe is trying to, is like a journeyman, like a Mariota, guy that's kind of like at the middle or end of his career, trying to find himself. But that's hopefully what they do. Or if they don't do a rookie, someone that's early in the career, someone that is trying to win a championship, and then like a journeyman. So. Bottom of the third, 4-1 Twins. Kepler, 1-for-1, RBI single in the first with a run. Let's go, George. Let's get to 10 Ks before you get pulled, and hopefully we get some run support. Oh, time is called. I'm going to go grab my drink out of the fridge. All right, I'm back. All right, 4-1 Twins, bottom of the third, runner at first. Got the frozen Snapple, so my life is good now. I think Paisley, I've been exercising her so much. She's getting like more tired than usual, but in a good way. I don't want her to get overweight and whatnot. So I poured her dinner like an hour ago, and she's still on the couch, just sleeping, relaxing, fouled off. And if my ex ends up picking Paisley up, I won't have her tonight, tomorrow, and I'll have her back Thursday, which was going to seem like an eternity for me, but it will give me time to maybe visit my friend Joey and Jamie tomorrow, which would be dope. Even if it's just for like an hour or two, just to kind of get out of the house and whatnot. But Paisley's been waking me up at 5:45 because we'll snuggle together, and then she'll just like wake up, and I'll look at her and I'll look outside, and I'm like, "What time is it?" Because normally we'll wake up at like 6 or 7, but normally towards 7. Like, goddamn, 5:45 with no alarm. Golly, and then I get up right away because I got to take care of her. 1-2 pitch, but it's good. We end up getting our walks done early before it gets hot. So 7 Ks for Kirby. That's my guy. Nice job, George. $5. Let's get to a hundo. Uh-oh. Fair ball. Ah, hell. Going home. Get him. Get him. Fucking shitty ass throw. 5-1 Twins. Uh, 1 week from today, MLB deadline. That sucks. 5-1. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. There we go. Finally, they update it. Like, come on, ESPN, you bitches. I don't want to see 4-1 if it's 5-1. Update your shit. But is it selfish for me not to want to like not? I don't want to have to leave or not have Paisley around. Like, it's gonna be very interesting to see how she acts when I'm not around because like I'm her dad. So even if it's just for a day or two, I wonder if she's gonna be normal or if she's gonna be kind of ornery. We'll find out. If I get her back tomorrow, then obviously she might have been ornery. But if I get her Thursday, then maybe she'll be somewhat okay. But I'm gonna miss her for sure. And then Bryce Miller pitches tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'm going to do that matchup. So obviously, I know that it might be limited, with donos and views and subs and all that. But I mean, again, I'm a grinder, so some days you're going to get a good day. Other days you just grind it out. So and it just sucks that it's on at 10 a.m. I wish it was on later, but I don't make the schedule. 2-2 pitch. And then for my top 5 list, I mean, I could always do like, centers, guards, tackles, but I was thinking after I already did quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, I think tomorrow I'm going to do defensive end. I think that's going to be the next one I do. I can always do the offensive line later. It doesn't really necessarily need to be done. I don't know how many people really care about my opinion about O linemen, but I do love the O line, and eventually we can get to that. But I think I'd rather do like DN, D tackle, middle linebacker or like linebackers, corners, safeties, then do like centers, guards, tackles, and special teams, if we have time before we get into, the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, I figured. I mean, 10 a.m. Everyone's going to be busy, but some people will hop on just to like either at work or if they got the day off and whatnot. But I'm still going to grind it out. Yeah, I'm gonna eat 10 a.m. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll be up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then I'm gonna exercise, eat breakfast, and then I'll be alive at 10 a.m. to 1, and then maybe I'll go hang out with my friends, a little bit after 5 p.m. for like an hour or two, and I'll be pumping out some videos too. Matt in the building, what's good? I saw your little deadline news. 5-1 Twins. Oh, life of being a fanatic in the Pacific Northwest. Sometimes it's great, but a lot of times there's a lot of pain. But like I said, no one can ever call me a bandwagon fan or anything of that nature. So, well, I guess I had some people try to be like that, when Brady and Gronk, I was like, I've been fucking following this team since 1995. I don't even own anything Brady, Gronk, or AB or any of the guys that actually, I don't own any jerseys. I have a T-shirt and I have a Foco bobblehead that I got as gifts, both of them. But I never bought anything of my own. You know, I like guys that we draft rather than guys that we pick up in free agency. But I do really appreciate Brady and Gronk coming over. Otherwise, I wouldn't have never won a Super Bowl. So. Matt's coming in here with the news. We've been talking about all the news that's been going on today. We had like about 7 or 8 different headlines. It's probably the biggest sports day of positive and negative news that I've seen in probably a month or two or 3. Popped up. There we go. End of the 3rd inning, 5-1 Twins. Is that good? Fuck no, it's not. But hopefully we can bounce back a little bit. And we had a home run early by Julio, but that's pretty much it. All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the 4th, 0 for 1 with a K, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Batting second, big dumper catcher Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh is 0 for 1. And batting third, 0 for 1 with a K, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Come on, Mariners. We need more of this. Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to take a peek at some of the scores. Yeah, that Mets and Yankees 6-0. Colorado, Washington knotted up at zeros. Tampa Bay 4, Miami 1. Baltimore and Philly going at each other 2-2. Angels up 4-2 against Detroit. Atlanta and Boston in a rain delay. Cleveland 5, Kansas City 1. And then Cubs 3, White Sox 0. And then a lot of moves, either, obviously the one that was kind of negative or like a health scare with like LeBron James' son having a fucking heart attack at like 18, 19 years old, which is crazy, but it sounds like he's going to be okay. But I really wonder what that's going to entail for his future, and not only at USC, but the NBA. There's going to be some teams that are going to be like, well, I don't know if I can really want to invest in, it's like you got the LeBron James name, but if you have a heart condition, I mean, you don't want to die on the court, or anything like that. So. And then Herbert got his deal, so he got paid. Jaylen Brown got paid, all kinds of news. So some negative news, some positive news, but a very busy sport day. Reflect in the building. What's good? Man, Kirby got roughed up in the first inning, gave up 4 runs, but he got back on track. He's got 8 Ks, but he just gave up 4 early. Julian tripled, right? And then Correa scored. Kepler singled to right. Julian scored. Wallner homered. Kepler scored, and then that's how we were down 4-0. And then Julio homered right after that to get us to 4-1. And Kirby after that has been great. He just just in those 3 or 4 batters got fucked up, and sometimes that's all it takes to lose a game. So, and I will be doing the 10 a.m. game tomorrow with Bryce Miller pitching, and I'll probably do top 5 DNs going into 2023 also. I try to break down every position. Come on, Gino. Decided to put Gino on the thumb instead of Kirby. Maybe that was a mistake. I thought, you know what? I normally use Kirby, Castillo, Miller. Every time they pitch, I put them on the thumb. And then if it's, someone else, I even try Wu. And then, Julio is the first guy I'll put in as a player. And then, usually I'll do like, a little bit. I did JP for the very first time. I've done Gino. I've done Mike Ford. I've done Kelenic. I wanted to do Teoscar, but a lot of the photos are not good. They're just kind of awkward sized. But I'll keep looking. 2-2 pitch to Gino. Big swing and a miss. Got him. 4 Ks for Lopez. Pablo, stop it. Next up, big dumper, catcher, Cal Raleigh. Come on, Cal. Sauer in the building. What's good? No, just a triple, and then ended up getting an RBI, and then a 2-run homer. So he got roughed up in the first inning, gave up 4 Sauer, but he's been money after. He's got 8 Ks. He's pacing for 10 to 12. It's just that he got roughed up by like 3 batters at the very beginning. And then Julio homered. So we got Julio going, but again, sometimes all it takes is 3 batters, and depending on what they do, you get a triple RBI, then all of a sudden it's 1-0, 2-0. He's not in the zone yet. He's just getting, into his rhythm. And then a cheap home run, and you're like, fuck my life. But then he's been good since then. But again, the magic number for the Mariners is 5 runs or more, and we're nowhere near that yet. So, you got to think Kirby's only going to have rough starts like that once or twice a season. And we've seen it a couple times this year already. And it just so happens that it was today that, he got roughed up like that. But again, Miller and Kirby and Castillo normally aren't going to have a 4-run first inning, but it does happen. Even if they're our best pitchers, it's not like our guys are 7-3 or 9-2. A lot of our guys are 500 or below 500 because they don't get the run support, or they're just not good that particular day. Force out to second, double play, throw is high to first, safe. 2 away. All right, next up, Julio Rodriguez. Let's go, J-Rod. I need you to hold the trident again. You did. Awesome. Where are you at in Idaho? You in Boise? Where are you at? Pitches inside. That's incredible. He didn't even swing. 246 average, 15 homers so far in 2023. Should be batting probably 300 with about 20 to 22 homers at this point. But, again, that's what happens when you chase and you don't learn. Pitches low and outside. 2-0 count. Who is this? Is this Julio? He's like, I hit a home run. Now I'm going to be uber patient. Okay. Well, where was this at the beginning of the year, Julio? Post Falls. Oh, nice. Silverwood. Nice. I got friends that usually will go to vacay to Idaho and Montana once in a while. So that's why I was asking. 3-0 pitch to Julio. Will he take a walk? You bet your ass he won't. Pitch right down the middle. 3-1 count. Now, if Julio was this patient all year, hell, who knows how many home runs he would have. 3-1 count. When's the last time we've seen Julio with a 3-1 count? Well, if he hit a homer earlier in the game, that's why. If he didn't homer, this never happens. 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 3-2 count. Pigs are flying, bro. Everywhere. Come on, Julio. Do you see the damn chain? Let's go. 3-2 pitch. It'd be really awesome if he just like took a walk. But I think his ego it won't let him do it. He'd rather swing out, strike out swinging than actually take a pitch. Top of the fourth, 5-1 Twins. Twins with 4 runs in the first inning, but nothing since, really. Throw to first. Got him. Runner stranded again. Just terrible when you got your stud and you give up 4. Very hard. Like I said, we have a hard time even getting to 4 ourselves, let alone if we give up 4. But we have been rallying a lot more than usual, though. So even when it looks bleak, even though when it looks shitty, where it's like, this is over, sometimes we're making these like miraculous rallies. We just need to be able to complete the mission and then play good defense at the end, which we did not. And then we ended up losing yesterday. But it is nice to see that we are fighting. We're not giving up. We're not shoulder shrugging and yelling at each other. It's just like, all right, it is what it is. Let's try to get some hits as the game progresses. So, Mariners. But we do have the NFL Hall of Fame game next Thursday. So I'm excited. We're starting to get very, very close now where it's actually becoming a reality. I love it. All right, next up for the Twins, 0 for 1 with a K, center fielder, Joey Gallo. Batting second, shortstop, 1 for 1 with a run and a base on ball, Carlos Correa. And batting third, 1 for 2 with a run, RBI and a K, second baseman, Edouard Julien. But that's just kind of what happens, when you're a 500 team. We're not, we're not last year's team. You got to accept it is what it is. You just hope that we can at one point, get to 240 as a team or 250, but it just seems like it's impossible. Nobody's batting 300. We've been at 230 all year. We're already 100 games in, 62 left. I mean, we're pacing to be, 81 wins. Got to get to 90 if you want to be a wild card team, typically, or more. $5. Let's get to a hundo. The Aunt Jemima. Yeah. They always try to, the people that are complaining, the Karens and the Kyles, they want to complain. It's not politically correct. And, Uncle Ben's rice and all the other shit right there. It's like, it just seems like no matter what, there's going to be someone on planet Earth complaining about something stupid. Yeah. Sometimes you never know, though. Sometimes, you think that things aren't going to be worth something, but I'm a collector. I'm not a hoarder, but sometimes, you'd be surprised on what's worth money and what's not. When did those go out of circulation? A few years ago, right? Gallo fouled off. Now you just need to hang on to it and see if there's going to be some type of like syrup sponsorship for an athlete or like a wrestler or something, and then you can get that Aunt Jemima sign, and it could be like a unique item. You always got to think outside the box. Got him. 9 Ks for Kirby. This is just terrible for George to have a game where he can get 10, 11, 12 Ks, but he gave up 4 runs early, and it's all going to be for nothing. Nice K for George. 9 Ks. Pitches inside, 1-0 count. He said it better be some money one day. Just don't get stoned or drunk and then try to put it on some waffles and pancakes if it's been expired for like 3 years. That syrup ain't gonna taste that good. It'd be like eating those pieces of gum in the old baseball cards. Not good. 1-1 pitch to Correa. But I imagine syrup lasts fucking a long time. But I guess it depends if it's open or not, or if it's empty bottle. Yeah, everyone's too goddamn sensitive. He's like, I got an empty bottle. Yeah, all the Jemima's gone. All the waffles and pancakes got the Jemima. Jemima. Oh, good. 2-2 pitch to Correa. Come on, Kirby. 10 Ks, baby. There we go. Run, Ty. There we go. 2 away. Come on, baby. Finish strong, George. Julian in the box. Pitches low, 1-0 count. .307 average, 9 homers, 17 ribbies. Wish we had a 300 hitter on our team. Yeah, but when it rains, it pours. It was like yesterday, it's like my stream with the speed, with the Ziply was fucking up. The actual game that I was watching, the audio and video was fucked up. I guess it's just one of those things where, when shit's going wrong, it just pours. When it rains, it pours, I guess. But today, things are good besides us being fucking down 5-1. I was like, oh, Kirby's pitching. I'm going to put the jersey on today. Then get disappointed with 4 runs in the first. I mean, fuck. And if it was last year's team, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal because we could actually get runs last year. It'd be maddening getting 4 in the first inning against you, but you're like, okay, we'll come back. We'll get it to 5-3 within 4 or 5 innings. But this team this year, it's like, well, when's the game tomorrow? But we have been actually fighting and rallying a little bit harder than I anticipated for a team that's 50-50, which is fucking terrible. Gino, 1 hopper. There you go. All right, let's go to the top of the 5th. Yeah, so Julian ended up tripling to center. Correa scored. That was 1-0. Right at the very, very beginning. So obviously when you end up having Correa, like once you end up getting the first couple guys on, not a good sign. It's like no outs and you already got the first 2 guys, number 1 hitter, number 2 hitter on base. You're screwed, most times, and then boom, Kepler singled to right, Julian scored 2-0, and then the cheap homer, that was in the zone, and that was a 2-run homer that should have not happened. And I mean, 2-0 is one thing, but 4-0 is brutal. And then Julio bounced back, in the top of the second, right away and homered, which made us feel kind of good. And then an inning after that, Castro tripled to right, and then Kepler scored, and we're his booty cheeks right now. So, we'll see. Maybe we can have some kind of a rally. All right, next up for the Mariners in the top of the 5th, 0-for-0 with a base on ball, DH Mike Ford. Batting second, first baseman, 0-for-1, Ty France. And batting third, left fielder, 0-for-1, Cade Marlowe. Be really nice to have Jared Kelenic right now. Facts. So don't be getting all angry and kicking fucking water coolers anymore. Hopefully he learned his lesson. All right, let's take a look at the pitching staff and let's look at the numbers real quick as we're at commercial. All right, so George Kirby, even though he gave up those 4 runs, 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. And then let's look at Lopez, Pablo Lopez, 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks. So significantly, George is doing better. But again, this was about 3 batters in the very beginning of the game that ripped us apart, and that's all it takes. Miss Butterworth. Top foul. Oh, really? No, no, they didn't. Did they really? Wow. Like as a joke, or as like they were like showing it off? Like this is like some piece of artwork. That's crazy. They're like, this is a collector item. You're like, bitch, this is racist. Yeah, right. What is the racist equivalent to that as far as Caucasian or white people, right? Like what is it? You know, and what is it for Asians that were terrible drivers and all of us own stores and we're all blind and we can't see, we can't drive, and we're all smart and great at mathematics? Is that what it is? We're blind, but we're really smart. We can't drive, but we're really good at math. And all of us and our families own 7-Elevens and convenience stores. Is that what it is for Asians? You guys let me know what you think it is for the Caucasians and whatnot. But wow, that's wild. I mean, there's stereotypes, and sometimes stereotypes, are true to a certain degree, and that's why comedians use the stereotypes that are borderline racist. But if it is something that actually does happen, then it's not fully like just racist. If there is a stereotype, then obviously some of the instances are true. Chopper to first, got him, two away. Mayo, I don't know. I mean, what is something that they would get? I mean, like I'm trying to think of like what it would be, like a redneck like type stuff where like country folk or whatever, like trying to make fun, something of that nature with like overalls and what trying to poke fun of like the country folk or whatever. I'm trying to think of like things that other people would try to say to be mean, and whatnot. But again, every not every white person or Caucasian person is a hick or like a redneck. So he said, put a picture. You're in Hawaii though, bro. Cade Marlowe behind the count 0-2. Artwork decoration. Yeah, I mean that would be something you'd have to say something. That's wild though. How long ago was that? Years and years and years ago. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. Come on, M's. Can I get some hits, please? I don't get all dressed up and do every Mariner game or as many Mariner games as I can for us to be in fucking misery every day. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? 2-2 count. Come on, Cade. 85-86. Wow. Wow. Back. Gone. Cade Marlowe. First home run of his career. 5-2 Mariners. Yes, Cade. Someone get that ball for him. Get that ball back to him. Get the trident. There we go. It was starting to go, but I didn't think it was actually going to go out of the park. First homer for Cade Marlowe. Yeah. Yes. Too bad it wasn't like a 2-run homer or 3-run homer, but we'll take it. And then a very routine play here for Colton Wong. But 5-2, chipping away. Oh, they got the ball. Yes. They got the ball for him. Oh, good. You got to make sure you get the first home run ball. There we go. Now my buddies are messaging me right now. Hold on. Cade, first homer. Bay. Got to make sure you put the Bay in there. 5-2. Marlowe mash, baby. There we go. $2 holla. Thank you. Appreciate you. I didn't want to celebrate too early because I didn't want to like jinx it. You know, I was like, oh, is it going to just be like a double? And then it kept going and going. And I was like, it might actually go. And then it did. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Cade Marlowe. Bang, bang. 5-2 Mariners. I love it. Like the least, you don't expect anything from Colton Wong or Cade Marlowe. And it's nice that he got his first home run. And it didn't take him very long to get his first hit a few games back and his first home run. Awesome. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously I'm half white and half European. You know, it's like I got the Japanese side and then I got like the European side. Czechoslovakian. There's some probably Russian and other things that are pretty much throw a dart at a European globe, and I'm something of that. So, but I'm not sure what it would be. Let's go. 7 dull hairs. Let's get to a hundo. Appreciate you. What do you want to see reflect? You got somebody in mind? I'll throw up an Edgar Martinez while we're just waiting. $406 too. Seawald got it for him. Awesome. Good job, Seawald. Oh no, Gabe Spider is in? Damn it. We're done. Appreciate you, brother. Why did hold on, I gotta look. How many pitches did Kirby have? 89. That's why. I was like, why is he out already? But he got to almost 90 pitches. So they're trying to they don't want him to go to 100 or 105. So thank you, Reflect. I appreciate you. Chinese, white, Irish, Vietnamese, and Hawaiian. Wow, I didn't know you were Chinese and Vietnamese, bro. My Mariner buddies are excited about Cade, but again, we just have to minimize, how many more runs they get. If we can keep it to 5 and that's it, they don't get any more. I do think that we could get a rally and get close, either get to 4 or maybe 5, but that's asking a whole lot. But again, we just need to get hot in one inning. Yeah, I think I have like Czech, Russian, German, and then obviously the Japanese side. That's like 50, and then the other 50 is all a bunch of many things. O2 count. I think pretty much everyone's a goddamn mutt. 5-2 Twins. Come on, Mariners. Chopper foul. All right, I got to bobble my baubles here. All right, Griffey, bobble. Randy Johnson, bobble. Dan Wilson, bobble. Ichiro, bobble. Griffey again, bobble. All right. And the only other one I have in the room is my Julio from this year, but I have it in the box and I haven't taken it out. It's like mint condition. So when Julio's bobble came out, they were usually going for about 75 to 110. Pretty collectible because it's his very first official Mariner bobblehead through the games that they gave away. So I wasn't able to go to the game, but I was like, I got to get it. And luckily, my dad ended up finding one that was like mint, mint, mint. I was like, there can't be any dings in the box, and hopefully they ship it properly. And I got it, and it is literally like Gem Mint 10. So I don't even think I'm going to take it out. But I did open it slightly to make sure that the bobble was in there and not just assume that it was in there. Like all of a sudden, years later, I open it up and it's like someone else, like some jobber player. Like Robinson Cano, you son of a bitch. But maybe I need to take the Julio out. I mean, if the box is not going to get ruined if I take the bobble out, but it's just one of those things. If I had two, then yeah, I could put one here on the desk with all the other bobbles. But I don't like the Funko ones as much. I like the game issued ones. Those ones are always the best. Griffey, Randy, Wilson. And I got two doubles, Ichiro Griffey in a double bobble, and a Randy Johnson and a Dan Wilson double bobble. Double bobbles are the best. And then when we had COVID, I was going to go to the game. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr., double bobble, but then they nixed it because of COVID. Fuck my life. I was waiting years for that, and they canceled it unless they decide to bring it out again in the future. But I was really heartbroken when that shit happened because I had tickets. I was going to go. I would have maybe gotten the ball that game. I would have been super excited. I mean, Griffey Sr. and Jr., based on them, hitting back to back and, having them on the double bobble through the Mariners, not through like Funko or, any of the other, brands that make the bobbles. Got him. All right, Gabe, not bad. Yeah. That's how I'm, for me, I'm cool with everybody. The main thing for me, I think what really, obviously you can learn from your parents and, the people that grow up, and kind of, surrounding yourself. But I was lucky when I grew up, in Beaverton, here. I loved sports, right? So, I mean, we had people of every race, like everywhere. And I would always like hang out with everyone, so I had my friend, Josh, who was a brother, and he was a couple years younger. We always balled together. I had another brother that was adopted named John, who I just got in connection with, and he's actually friends with my Joey and Jamie. I didn't even know they knew each other, and so I reconnected with him. And then we had obviously, you had your, friends of every race. You had the white, and then the black, and then the Mexican, and then the Asian, Puerto Rican, and it was like just a wide variety. So I really didn't, see like race. But again, it all depends on where you grow up. If you grow up and it's just all white people, or you grow up and it's all black people, chances are, you're going to obviously feel comfortable with what you're surrounded around. But again, I was always surrounded around many, many, many races when we would ball, because we'd play basketball at each other's houses. My dad would play, people would come over, and I liked Minute Bowl. So my dad would be like, shoot, Minute, and we'd have all the kids over at the house. We do football, we do baseball. It just brought us all together. So for me, it was very, very easy to, not really be a hater or be, prejudiced, because I just didn't see color. I really didn't. I just like, if you love sports and you're not an asshole, let's hang out. But that's why I think I was very, very blessed, where I grew up. It's like, all around in the neighborhood, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, black, white, European, Australian. It didn't really matter. Laos, Vietnamese, top of the six, 5-2 Twins. Come on, JP. But not everyone is lucky as me, I think, to be able to grow up in an environment like that. Crawford, there we go. Go, JP. Go, JP. Go, 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 go. Go, JP. Stand up double, JP Crawford. Self high five. He said, even a Canadian, eh? Nice job, JP. Next up, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. I put you on the thumb today, Gino. Can you homer today, Gino? Or get a double RBI, please? .224 average, 14 homers, 58 ribbies for Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Takes a strike, 1-1 count. 1-2 count. Gino caught. Run away. JP tags up and goes to third. I was super, super tan, back when I was younger too. So everyone thought I was like Hawaiian or like Pacific Islander. They knew that I wasn't just like white or Caucasian. They knew I was like mixed race and whatnot. So, but they always fucked my name up all the time, my first name and my last name. Teachers, at school. It's one thing to have your name fucked up for your first name, but then to get your first name and your last name fucked up like all the time. But I'm still here. Could have been much easier if my name was Ryan or Brian, but it wouldn't be as cool. Definitely really started to appreciate the Orion name even when I was younger. I was like, man, my dad was money with that. Definitely could have been, Ryan or Brian, but Orion, I mean, and then it could have been spelled like O apostrophe, not like Irish or just Oryan, but to do it based off like, the constellation, Orion Pictures, the Orion's belt. That was really I'm the star child, baby. Oh shit, I got stories for you, bro. You have no idea. Your boy was reckless and a hoodlum growing up, so I got some crazy stories. Can't tell them on here though. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Only two Latino. Oh, but where did you grow up? Is it in Washington? Where did you grow up? What city did you grow up in? Reflect. Oh wow. Holy shit! That grandpa just got a foul ball. That guy's like 95 years old and got the foul ball. He has a cane in one hand and the ball in the other. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Nilly Philly in the building. What's good? I don't a Ben. I don't look like a fucking Ben or a Robert. Ben or Robert. If anything, I look like a Ryan if I'm not Orion. Wenatchee. Okay. You think I look like a fucking Ben? I'm no fucking Ben Simmons. Robert. I'm not Robert Williams. Robert? Bro, you smoking. You smoking today. Ben? Robert? Robert. I don't think I look like a Robert or a Rob or a Ben or a Benjamin. Oh shit. I feel with me, if it wasn't Orion, it would have been Ryan. Little Ryan, baby. Pitch is low, 2-2 count. Top of the six, 5-2 Twins. Oh boy, said Ben or Robert. But it is kind of funny sometimes when you look at someone, they kind of, whether it's a stereotype or not, but like sometimes certain people have a certain look, like people that are like surfers or basketball players, or they have long hair, like surfer hair, and you kind of have an idea of like what their name could be. I don't know about the Ben or Robert. That'd be like some friendship probation shit right there. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Dude, I got too much swag to be a Ben or a Robert, bro. Come on now. No disrespecting anybody that's named Ben or Robert, but I got to have the unique name, bro. The Yankees. Well, they need to get Aaron Judge back, but obviously they can't hit. James. Oh boy says I'm Jim. Oh, I needed to laugh today. Holy shit. All right, 5-2 Twins. Megan is back. What's good? Yeah, and that's why I think it was more than the toe that they weren't releasing the information. Because how do you bang a toe, as you're going through the wall in LA against the Dodgers? You hit the concrete. It's not like he kicked the concrete 10 times, took his cleat off, kept kicking it, and then all of a sudden blood's going everywhere. The toenail flies off, and then it's all purple, and then they have to take him away in an ambulance. Okay, then, yeah, maybe you're out for a couple months, but to like bang it against the concrete, you know what I mean? You were wearing a cleat and you're out for like 3 months. I don't know. I think there was something more than the toe. Just saying. I've never seen someone run into a wall or hit their toe on concrete, and then all of a sudden they're out for this long. But I guess it is what it is. Whatever they want to disclose. The oak. Oh shit. Shit. Bottom of the sixth. Next up, Willie Castro. But I've never seen someone with such a minor injury out for so long. But also, they were precautionary. That's why they didn't want him to come back, too early before the break. But we thought, okay, once the All-Star break, hits, he'll be back immediately. First game after the break. That's what they were assuming. And now it's like, well, 62 homers. We suck. Let's just wait for him to be healthy next year. And it shows you they can't hit. They could barely hit when he was in the lineup, but it shows you how important he is to that lineup because without him in the lineup, they're actually just dog shit. Not that the Mariners are any better. Just speaking facts. I love Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with an RBI in the game. Next up, third baseman Willie Castro. Next up, left fielder Trevor Larnach. And batting third, catcher Ryan Jeffers. Let's go Mariners. Baltimore is one of the best teams in baseball. All right, looks like I get Paisley the rest of the week, so she's gonna help out. It looks like a friend that needs to go to some appointments and whatnot and get some things situated. So it looks like I'll have Paisley for the whole week. I don't have to worry about giving her up, which means I may not be able to stop by my friend's place, but unless I bring Paisley with me. But well, that's a good sign. So at least I get Paisley now for a whole nother week. I love that. Priorities. What's important, Paisley or your friend? And what's important to me? Paisley. But Baltimore is legit. They're just like the Mariners and the Blue Jays last year. It wouldn't surprise me if they end up upsetting the Rangers, the Rays, or one of the top teams. I'm not saying that they're good enough to go to the World Series or even the ALCS, but I'm rooting for them. They're one of the funnest teams to watch in baseball right now. And plus, Adley is from here. Pacific Northwest, went to the Beavers, Oregon State. So, and he's a stud. You knew once they drafted him that they were going to be going on the up and up, but it's all the pitching and the role players besides him that have made him this good. And anytime you got someone named Gunner, on your roster, you're probably pretty good too. Pitches outside, 3-2 count. Walked him. Reflect would never get banned. You know, there's some of us in the room that have chat etiquette and we know how to be able to talk to each other and that we're actually friends. And then there's just people that come in here and they try to be able to regulate or say something stupid, and then they get their Hogan boot. Sometimes I won't even give them a timeout. I'll just be like, "See you later." So yeah, in all honesty, you would be the one getting the boot, nilly filly. You're the newbie. All the rest of the people are my friends and they're OGs. So tread softly, brother. All right, come on, Mariners. God, how many pitching adjustments are we going to make? Come on, Campbell. Isaiah Campbell. Isaiah Campbell. I don't know. I'm trying to look to see like what he reminds me of. Doesn't look like a baseball player. He's got the stash though. Come on, Campbell. Well, our catchers can't throw anybody out, so pretty much you can steal on us at will. Bottom of the sixth, 5-2 Twins. I just want Ford to be able to come up, and if he ends up being our catcher for the future, that would be ideal. I mean, I do like Tom Murphy and Cal, but I mean, it's good to be able to have somebody like waiting, like in the wings, that might be able to take the spot from those two guys, and then those guys will be the rotational guys. So, oh yeah, you don't got to worry about nothing. Reflect. Throw to third. Nope. One away. Runner at third. I don't look like a fucking Bob. I'm not Bob the Builder. Got too much swag to be a Bob or a fucking Bobby. Who was timed out? Someone timed you out. Reflect. It wasn't me. Oh, I got the Mango Madness frozen. He said, "Fucking Bob." It's your boy Billy Bob, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Yeehaw! 1-1 pitch. Yeah, I don't know who timed you out, but people need to be able to talk to me before they start doing shit like that. Because if I give you mod status, you can't be going crazy and just putting people in timeout and booting people without acknowledging your boy. especially if it's like regulars. Pitches outside, 3-2 count. Sometimes shit happens on accident when you're like clicking on something and you click a button on it. That's happened before, when I'm going through, but not that often. Got him. Yeah, they don't even make the glass bottles anymore, unfortunately. No. I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me. So you're good, bro. It's your boy, Bob O'Ryan, down on the hay bale, talking sports, shooting the shit, drinking some Bush. Oh, you're good, bro. Well, I hope your wrist ain't broken. All right, runners on the corners, first and third, bottom of the sixth, one away, down by 3. Yeah, there will never be a day that I time you out or any type of any boot or it never will happen. Never. I think we understand each other very, very well, and it'll never get to that point. Plus, I appreciate you coming in the room. You're a big supporter of the channel, and you actually, are here very, on a regular basis. We got a lot in common, based on who we watch and support in the Pacific Northwest. And you go above and beyond, and you actually support and donate, which a lot of people don't. So it means a lot. You do mean a lot to me and the channel. 0-2 pitch. Some Bush baked beans. Baked beans actually sound really good. Corn on the cob. I don't know. For me, like I got friends of every race, and I'm always down to do like whatever. Sometimes people like going mudding. Where they got like the big trucks with the, and they go and and they're going to go out into like kind of a camping area and get all crazy with their vehicles. You know, I can go and fish and camp with people. Like I don't know. I don't really think there's anything that's really out of my wheelhouse. There's going to be things that maybe I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, let's do that now. But I like to be able to be well rounded with all my friends, So if someone says, "Hey, let's go do this," I'm probably going to be down for it. So Teo, 2 away. Oh, great, 6-2 Twins. Is that good? Sad thing is that I really wanted to support him. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's very hard when you have dreams and goals. You know what I mean? But obviously, if you're going to be like hood, like 24/7 and never be real, like at some point you got to turn the act off and be like a real human being. You know, you can't just put on a front 24/7. You know what I'm saying? And he does have talent. It's just sometimes you don't realize you're being toxic when you're toxic. Like you just don't realize it's you. You know, with the Nola. And then also obviously disrespecting Sarah, me, and other people, and then making other fake accounts coming in and talking shit. Like, that's not going to get you back on my good graces, So, and plus, it's like, I'm not going to, he wanted me to make him a mod. I was like, bro, you don't deserve it. I was like, you've never donated to the channel. I'm always supporting you. It's like, you're not supporting me in the same regard. He's always bitching about money. You know what I mean? And instead of like, doing the right thing, and supporting and doing this and that, it's like, oh, I got no money, and then all of a sudden buys like a $600 PS5. I'm like, all right, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know he probably tries to communicate with certain people here and there, trying to check up to see how things are going. But people are always going to spy on me to see how things are going. Like if I quit, like I'm not you. I'm not everybody else. You know. Even my former partner that I used to do the channel with. I imagine he tried to be like he was the man. Like people watch the show because of him, not me. And then got a computer. Oh, I'm back. I'm gonna keep going, and he hasn't done a video in 6 months. So sometimes you think that you're built for this, but you start to realize if you're not mentally strong, or you realize you don't have it, like I'm the mouthpiece. And obviously we had good chemistry together, but people don't realize, when someone is a mouthpiece and you're like the color commentator where you're just chiming in, and then all of a sudden you got to be able to do everything on your own. If you're not well spoken and you don't have that swagger and you don't have that, good pronunciation and you don't actually do your homework, it's a lot harder to be a host by yourself if you don't got the factors to be able to do it. It's one thing when you're chiming in, but it's like if you're doing play by play compared to just chiming in once in a while, completely different. Anybody can chime in. Not many people can do the play by play. That's facts. So, and I imagine he regrets, what he did. And then also he tried to, threaten Preston too, which he has nothing to do with it. I mean, like I offered for him to come on to do like NFC championship game when Tampa was in that running and the Super Bowl, and like I said, if you don't show up, it doesn't mean I replaced you, but he took it that way. You know what I mean? But it's like, dude, you can't just show up whenever you want. You know what I mean? That's not fair to me or the fans, just showing up whenever you want or leaving at halftime. You know what I mean? So, and then obviously threatened Preston and me, made a fake account and tried to like, threaten us like he was gonna, under frustration, oh, we're gonna fight or whatever. But maybe he thought that it was his dream, and obviously it wasn't. It's my dream. I'm the one that created Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'm the one that sacrificed a Jordan rookie. I brought you along for the ride, but don't get it twisted like you're the main guy, you know. But in his head, I think he thought he was, but hasn't done a video in 6 or 7 months, and I assume he'll go and do reaction videos once the NFL season starts. But if that's the only thing that you feel that you can do, that's going to really limit your talent. That if that's the only thing you can do is NFL reaction videos. That means you're going to be on YouTube for like 4 months and then off for like 8. So, and and also too, it's like you're not getting any money, on top of that either. So it's like if you want to try to be able to make a living out of it, reaction videos, you ain't going to get enough to be able to make a living out of it. So, yeah, there's a couple people that it's like, yeah, people they fucked up, and you know, but also too, it just, it's not like we were ever best friends. We were just like we worked together and we loved sports, but everyone just assumed that we recorded together, we were best friends. But it's just like Mike and Mike, or American Pickers with Mike and Frank, or Mike Golick and Mike and Mike. It's just because you record and you're good together doesn't mean that you actually are best friends in real life. Top of the 7, 6'2" twins. Come on, Mike. Baltimore Orioles, they're the real deal, man. Honestly, to me, like the Braves are really fun to watch. Dodgers are fun. Orioles are fun. Blue Jays are fun. Rays are fun to watch. Hell, even the Rangers, even though they're in our division. I won't say that about the Astros, though. Ford? Wow. What a Jordan-esque catch there in the outfield. 2 away. All right. Make sure you do whatever you need to do for your mental health. Be positive. Remember, everything is a mindset. You think positive thoughts, then things will be positive. If you think negative, you're going to go down in the gutter. Negative thoughts lead to negative actions. Try to put yourself in the proper mind frame. Even though I know it's tough from a day to day basis, a lot of us do go through the depression and the anxiety and different things. So I'll always be here for you. 12 years moving the furniture? Damn. Yeah. Well, like I said, normally for me, I would do phone sales where, I would do it for big companies. That was like half of my life. And then the other few years in between, when I took a break, I would do like blue collar work. I'd work hard and, like unloading trailers and, working for different like warehouses. So for me, it would normally be like warehouse work or it would be on the phones, you know. And I wouldn't mind using my physical strength to get in shape. But like when I worked at Soft Stop, and I was unloading those 40-foot trailers with the other four guys in the crew, that shit was so hard. Like people don't realize how, I mean, some of the lighter stuff for the saw accessories was like 5 pounds, but we had saws that were in there that were like 400 that took two guys to take them out. And then would have a whole trailer full of like 100 to 150 saws that weighed 300 plus each. Imagine having to, unload 300 pounds, 300 pounds. I mean, that shit ain't easy, dude. It's not like I'm the strongest guy in the world either. So, yeah, it's fair. Go, 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 Mike. Go, Mike. There we go. Now, if Mike was a smaller player, maybe he would have went home. But we got runners at second and third with two hats. Let's go. Finley. It's my boy, Fit Finley. Kennedy. Who kind of reminds me of LA Knight. Mr. Kennedy. And definitely stole the Rock and Stone Cold's catchphrases, but it's working for him. So give LA Knight the push. You know, like I said, there's a lot of guys that can wrestle, but not a lot of people that can obliterate a microphone. And just be charismatic and funny and have catchphrases. And have a good tonality too. Colton Wong in the box. Come on, Colton. Wong. Ah, left him stranded. It was crazy. So like when we would have to go, they were stacked three high in the 40-foot trailer. So you're like this. Like and you're pushing it forward. One guy's on the left, one guy's on the right, and you're pushing it with like the top, right? And then all of a sudden, like you get it close to the edge, and then it's like you're carrying it, and then you drop it down, and the 40-foot trailer is long, right? And then you stack them three high for wait for the guy with like the forklift. So once it gets to the third one, you're like this. And then you have to use the momentum. So you both have to swing your hands at the same time. One, two, three. And then you just throw it and then hope the momentum makes it land on the third box. I mean, it was crazy. And it was like summertime. So it was like 120 degrees in there. We got paid pretty good, but I was like, it was a hell of a lot of work. A lot of people quit that job just because it was just so strenuous. I mean, sweating on sweating. I mean, they were cool. They provided free drinks. They gave us like those towels that you put in the freezer, and then or in the fridge, and then you can put them around your head and wear it like a do-rag or a bandana and it keeps you cool, or you put it on your neck. So they were cool about it. They gave us free food. They gave us like the beverages because they know like a lot of people quit. So they, if they want you there, and like I said, if I wasn't going through like a mental health, thing, I probably would have been able to stay there a little bit longer, but it was never going to be a job that I was going to stay there forever. And they ended up giving good Christmas bonuses because they were making millions and millions of dollars. I got a $1,500 Christmas bonus for each employee. That's not normal. So obviously, if you're a big boy company, you're making a lot of money, especially if you're giving your workers 1,500, for all the hard work. So I'm gonna go check up on Paisley real quick. My baby. All right. I'll be right back. All right, your boy's back. 7 doll hairs. We're at a point where I almost can get a Big Mac. I haven't had fast food in a minute. All right, 6'2", twins. Big swing and a miss from Krylov. 0-2 count. Saucedo in the game. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Cardinals and Mariners, no thanks. You guys keep your players, we'll keep ours. There's no point for either of our teams trading. We both suck. So just wait till next year. Bottom of the seventh, 6-2, Twins. What's good, Finley? Kennedy. Popped up. Foul. I got to message my buddy now. I was planning on maybe trying to go over there tomorrow, but no. We both suck. No. You keep your players, we'll keep ours. It's not like either of us are going to make the playoffs if we make the move. If anything, we'd probably be worse. It's like, oh, we're going to be better, and then they come over on each of our teams, and then they do shittier than we expect, and then we'd be like, we should have never did the trade. So I'm content with the level of suck that we're at right now. Now you're in more of a suck level than us, but again, it's already over for you guys. Just chop it up for a bad year and go into next year. So Mariners have a very small window of getting to the playoffs, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're not good enough. Period. This sucks though, because I mean, after not making the playoffs for 20 plus years and having that amazing run, we're gonna have 15 good years with Julio, and then to get slapped in the face and be like a 500 team, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, honestly. Yeah, and we got football next Thursday. I mean, we're literally, by the time I keep doing these top 5 videos for each position, we're going to be at the Hall of Fame game. So Well, there's going to be people that want people from the Cardinals and Mariners, but we're not going to, I just don't know who's going to be sellers. Both teams have players. It's just a matter of who. I mean, I don't want to give up Logan Gilbert. And obviously, Goldschmidt and Arenado are off the board, and Jordan Walker, and those would be the only three I would want. 1-2 pitch. I wouldn't even want to trade Woo, either. I wouldn't want to give up any of our guys. Marco, no. Woo, no. I don't want to give up anybody. And when is Marco coming back? Hell, been out forever. Bottom of the seventh, 6-2 Twins. Goats, where are you? Wallner in the box, 283 average, 2 homers, 6 ribbies. Don't get any ideas, Wallner. Throw to second. Got him. Got him. There we go. End of the 7th inning. Cal actually threw somebody out. Nice job. All right, end of the 7th, 6-2 Twins. That was a first. Anything on sports news, comment in the chat if you have anything that you want to discuss or bring up for some of the other people that just came in the room or that have been in the room. Lots of news today. All right, as we go into the top of the 8th, leading off for the Mariners, shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Unless it's updated wrong. Batting second, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And batting third, big dumper catcher, Cal Raleigh, who just threw out a runner trying to steal second, and I'll take it. And obviously, we're not winning this game. This game is definitely over, but hopefully we can at least get a couple more runs for Pride. 7 doll hairs. 7. Fantastic. Rally time. I mean, it would have been okay if we were only down like a run or two, but giving up 4 runs in that first inning fucked us. But again, magic number for the Mariners is 5 runs, and we're nowhere near that. Giovanni Moran on the mound. All right, we got 2 chances left, really. Top of the 8th, top of the 9th. Let's go, JP. Thank you, Reflect. I appreciate you. Very, very much. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Reflect says, Big Mac and fries, baby. Appreciate you. And some nuggets with sauce. Bang, bang. Thank you, bro. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. If you want some Michael Penix Jr. or some Mariner throwbacks, I appreciate it. Very nice dono. Every dollar counts, even 99-cent donos. 27 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. Thank you. 3-1 count. Big swing and a miss. Count is full. Big Mac fries, a large drink, and maybe a nugget. Yeah, but I haven't even ate any fast food since I've moved here, and it's pretty much just meals, home cooked stuff here, and it's going to help me lose weight too. So pitches outside, walked him. There we go. All right, let's do some hack and Pete for her. That sounds good, and that's what we do here. We try to take care of others. Next up, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Random acts of kindness. That's what we do. I'm going through some of the photos now. Anytime if I'm quiet, usually I'm working. I'm doing something. We got a little hack, a little Maddie, a little Petey, and some more Petey. And I'll get some more once we get into the commercial break. Appreciate you. 3-0 count. Ooh, what's his name? Give me the deets. Give me the details. Yeah. And I am going to do a lot of the Kraken matchups. I'll have to see like what's going on at that time, during the season. But I don't mind doing regular season Kraken games. I think that I would. It's going to be something that'll be a part of the channel. Raja Taylor from Queen. The birthday shout out. Sarah with a 3-er. She says, make sure you get a drink with that Big Mac meal too. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $3 holla. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. No worries. Come on, Cal. I was trying to put some like Queen photos up here, and then fucking it's like, you got too many photos. Delete that shit. I'm like, all right, I gotta make room. I always like looking at like bands, artists, singers, rappers, you know, whatever it's country or rock or rap. Cal and the Dapper. There we go. JP comes home. There we go. RBI double from Cal. Yeah. 6-3. Twins. There we go. Little dono train, and then we get some production with the Mariners. Funny how that happens. There we go. Cal Raleigh batting right-handed too. Woo! Let's go. Now you can have another good at-bat here and then another one, and we can tie the game. It's crazy how you can be completely out of the game and have 3 good at-bats, and you're right back in it. Justin Williams chose Georgia over Oregon, which he should have. Some ice cream. Favorite ice cream flavor, mint chocolate chip, especially if it's got the kind of greenish color. You know, sometimes they do mint chocolate chip and it's more like a vanilla looking. I like it when it's actually that bluish, greenish color, you know, the actual mint chocolate chip. I do like cookies and cream as well, but those will probably be my 2 favorites. But I can always go for like strawberry, standard vanilla. I mean, chocolate. Chocolate's probably not the one that I probably don't like as much, but it just depends on what's available. If it's there, I'm gonna have some. But I would say definitely mint chocolate chip and cookies and cream. Pralines and cream is good too. So I'll throw a Brian May up here too. Oh, Mick Jagger. I'll throw him up. Oh, this is a cool one. You'll like this one, Megan. Let me see if I can format it. It's like Megan's having a rough day. Let's try to get her a cool one. Let's see. Let's see what your boy can do. Ooh. All right, hold on. Ya boy. This is cool. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Ooh, butter pecan. That's good too. Strawberry cheesecake. Yep. He said strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Salted yeah, that's good also. So you never know what, something as little as, not even sport related, just something else, can always brighten your day. That's why this channel is special. We can always bounce around from any topic. And it's one thing where we can talk about it, but it's different when we can actually associate a photo with what we're talking about. It takes it to the next level. It makes you feel something. That's what life is about. It's about feeling something. I mean, hell, I can't tell you how often I'm going through like my Facebook feed and I see these like sad dog videos and it makes me like tear up, or it's like something, like positive, like something like, a dog getting rescued. So I got so much love for Paisley now. So another run scores. There we go. 6-4, baby. Teoscar couldn't get it through, but another run scores. We'll take it. Yeah. That's what happens. Dono train, a little bit of Raja, a little bit of Queen, a little bit of Mariners. There we go. Coincidence? I think not. Let's go. Good comeback. Most Mariner fans already gave up. I was starting to get there. But again, I know we've been rallying heavy. But the way that the Mariners have been rallying is that we'll get it tied to 6-6. It goes to extra innings, and we lose 7-6. That's kind of the heartbreak that we have. But, 30 doll hairs. Let's get to a hundo. Come on, Julio. We need you, bro. Already homered earlier today. Julio! Julio! Back! God! Woo! Yes! Are you fucking kidding me? That's what dono trains do. That's what happens. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. No, 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 no. Back, 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 back. Gone, baby. Let's go. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just you talk it into existence, starting to lose hope, dono train, trying to get things going. Julio homers again, multi-homer game. Now I don't want that second part of my statement that happens where we tie it 6-6 and then we lose 7-6. And if that actually happens, I'm a time traveler. Okay, a little ESP for your ass, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Fucking A, huh? Let's go, baby. We needed you today, and we got you. Multi-homer day for Julio Rodriguez, baby. Wow. Fucking A. 6-6? I mean, this game was over. This game was over. There we go. Woo! $10 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $10 holla. 2 homers for Julio, baby. Let me know what you want for photos. I got you. Thank you so much for your generosity. Holy shit. As soon as he hit it, it looked like it could go, and it did. And thank God we had someone on base there, and we had 0 outs, and we were able to get on a little bit of a rally, just like they did to us in the first inning. He said 1 for Julio. That's for the first one, and that's for the second one. Man. Thank you, man. Bang, bang, boom, boom, ding, dong, bing, bong. Bang, bang. Another homer. Unbelievable. Now, has Julio hit 2 home runs in a game prior to today? I don't remember if he's done it this year. I mean, that's kind of how the season has gone. I don't think has he done a multi-homer game so far, or is that his first multi-home run game for us this season? Someone needs to look that up. I don't remember him hitting 2 home runs this season, so I want to say that's the first time. I think it's the first time, and they just said it. It's the first time because I have a pretty good memory. Yeah, they just mentioned it. Dave Sims just looked it up or got the earpiece, from the analytic guy, which would normally be like me. That's a very first multi-homer game for Julio because I would have remembered that. We would have remembered that. Wow. Now, in a situation like this, you need to be able to take advantage and try to get up a run because it's like you almost know that the Twins are going to get at least one more than likely to 7. So if you can get it here, that's going to be beneficial. But sometimes the luck kind of just runs out. But hell, I'll take a tie as we got Ty France up. Braves got no, they didn't. Did they really? Send me the link once they have it on Twitter or X. Sauer gave up. He's like, I'm not watching this team ever again. We went on a big ass rally, brother. That's what we did. Raleigh doubled the left. Crawford scored. Suarez the third went to 6-3. Hernandez grounded out to second. Suarez scored 6-4. And then Julio with his first multi-homer game this season goes yard. Boom, 6-6, baby. But it was kind of creepy because I said, it'd be cool if we get to 6-6, but ultimately we probably lose 7-6. So I really hope I'm wrong about that. But again, it's that ESP in me. You talk and you shall receive. I mean, Colton Wong was able to get us back in the game, and then our defense shit the bed, and we lost at the end. Oh, here you go. You sent it to me. I got to watch it. Triple play. Let me see. Oh, no way. Why was he running the third like an idiot? Wow, that was an insane triple play, bro. I just watched it. So he got the out in the outfield, threw it to first because they were running, off the pitch, trying to hit and run. And then obviously the guy that was at second was running to third slow. They threw it to third after it went to first, and they got the triple play. You don't see triple plays that often. That was a weird one. I thought you were going to tell me like triple play in the infield, like bang, bang, bang. First, second, third, you're throwing it. Like tag, throw to second, throw to first, bang, bang, bang. But that was a weird one. That was outfield to the first base to third base. It probably should have been just a double play, but hell. All right, baby. Let's go. So what happens when you're down 6-2? And I can't be like someone that's dishonest. I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to come back. Said nobody never or ever. But 2 home run game. I mean, that's exactly what we needed from Julio. And I mean, it would be nice if he could do that like more on a regular basis so we could like count on him on being clutch. But we really don't have anybody clutch on the season all year. So let me throw up some photos for y'all. And we'll get a couple photos here for Megan that we did. And then I'll give some from Reflect as well. I'll throw Mick Jagger up too. Everyone's birthday. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Reflect anything you want to see. Appreciate your little dono train. You're really helping the channel out a lot. I appreciate it. And we got a nice comeback, too. Holla, if you hear me. I hear you. I hear you, Mick. I like this one. This one's really vibrant and colorful. So hopefully that cheered you up a little bit, Megan. And I know this cheered me up. 1 home run from Julio is great, but 2 to tie it up late. I mean, that's what you want from your clutch players. I'll throw up Brian May up here in a second, too, for you. I got a good one where he's ripping it. Oh, Matt Brash coming. Oh, yeah. Ryan May. All right, come on, Ems. Again, we have like if this was early in the year, we would have never come back to tie the game up. Maybe we would have got one more run, maybe. But as of late, in the last 3 weeks, even if we lose, we make big rallies to at least put us in position to win. We may not, but when you're down 6-2 and you haven't really done anything all game, and you don't think that late 4-run rally is coming, and sometimes it magically does, it's nice. But now you got to be able to seal the deal. We can't go to extras or lose in the ninth 7-6, which is kind of what happens in the Mariners sometimes. So, got him. Nice job, Brash. Bottom of the 8th, we're knotted up at 6. 2 4-run innings in this game. One in the first inning and then one there in the 8th. We'll take it. Let's go, Brash. A lot of the Mariner fans that gave up on the game and went to sleep or started drinking and said, fuck this game. We'll wait till tomorrow for Bryce Miller at 10 a.m., which I will be doing that game as well. But sometimes you got to have this blind faith, even when it looks terrible. But I'll be honest, I didn't think we were coming back this game. There was nothing that, was like foreshadowing that we were going to come back. I mean, we just played like shit all game besides Kirby. Gave up the 4 runs in the first inning, but I think he got to 9 Ks. So he recovered because he's great. His numbers are very similar to the King Felix Hernandez in the first couple seasons. It's kind of eerie. But he did get to 9 Ks, but we're on our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th pitcher. That's what makes sports beautiful. You never know. Chop foul. What a game. Oh, he did go get him. Get him. Yes. There we go. Throw to first. 2 away. Now, hopefully, Uncle Mo and that momentum can carry over here in the top of the 9th. We might be able to win it, but I have to look to see where we are in the lineup. Where are we in the lineup? Go Hems. Bobble, Griffey, Randy, Dan, Ichiro, Griffey. All the bobbles are bobbling. Let's go. Bobble, 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 bobble. Keep bobbling. There we go. Good luck. Brash outside, 2-1 count. Chop foul towards first base. 2-2 count. But you already know the team isn't really that good. If that was Julio's first multi-homer game all year, we're fucking at 100 games. The season's almost like we're on the back end. I mean, we only got, 62 games left? And what are we going to go, 31 and 31? But at least when we're not a good team and we're mid and we're like, average, below average, at least the games have been exciting. Fucking walked them. Damn it. But again, when you give up 4 runs to George Kirby, who's, an amazing pitcher for us, doesn't have the win-loss record. When you give up 4 in the first inning, you're like, fuck my life. But he still got to 9 Ks. But then when it got to 6-2, it didn't really look like we were going to come back. Hell, I didn't even think we were going to get any more runs the rest of the night, honestly. And then we got on a little bit of a rally, and it shows you if you can just get 3 consecutive guys to get on base, anything can happen. Just the hard part is getting 3 guys to hit back to back to back and be successful. Not as easy as it was last year for us. So huge game for Julio, but we need to make sure that we close this out if we can. And the momentum has shifted. I do feel that, I don't know if we'll be able to win it in the 9th, but we just have to make sure that we don't play shitty defense like we did game 1 and lose it in the 10th, 7-6, which I kind of foreshadowed, but I hope I'm wrong. So $50. Let's get to a hundo. 50 to go. Pitches outside, 1-2 count. And I'm very excited that the ex-girlfriend bailed on Paisley. So now I get her for a whole nother week. Like now it's going to be, me and Paisley until at least Monday or Tuesday of next week. Hell, maybe even longer. Who knows? That's what makes me happy. Big swing and a miss. Got him. Nice job, Brash. Let's win this bitch. Brash with the Hita. Mariner Moose comes out for that. Let's go, man. And these are the games that if you want to try to get to 90 wins, which is highly unlikely for the Mariners, and if we want to try to catch up to like the Astros or the Blue Jays and have that very small chance of making a wild card, these are the games you cannot lose when your record is 50-50. You need to win these games when you have no business of winning. You make a rally late. Don't fuck up at the end. Be electric. But I just don't know. I mean, obviously we know Julio has been electric, but besides him, who else? My guy. Let's go. Let's win this bitch. All right, let's see where we're at in the lineup. Oh fuck. Now, if we do a strategy, I think we could do it, but this is not going to be the best part of our lineup. But there's promise. Leading off for the Mariners in the top of the ninth, 2 for 3, left fielder Cade Marlowe. And he homered for his very first career home run. Could he homer again? Could he make history? We will find out. Batting second baseman Colton Wong, 0 for 3. But he could get hit by a pitch, or maybe he'll work the count and get on with a walk. And then batting third, J.P. Crawford, and he's 1 for 3 with a run. So, this part of the lineup is a little shaky, but again, if we can just find something, it doesn't even have to be a homer, but if you can just find a way to get on base here with these two guys, hell, I'll get hit by a pitch with Colton Wong. Fuck it, whatever. Then we might be able to do some damage. If not, and it's a routine 1, 2, 3 inning, Marlowe strikes out, Wong grounds out, JP, pop up, then we're going to have to find a way to win it in the 10th. So at least we have a shot now. It's okay. We're here to uplift, Tyrone. No, I have not. All right, man. I'm going to try to get us the W. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really, really appreciate you, respect you, and thank you so much for supporting me in my dream. Reflect is the man. You can definitely tell who like the kind-hearted people are, in the room, and most of the regulars are that way. It's like, if they don't know, yeah, it's like they can always throw up pictures for themselves, but obviously we're not blind. When someone is struggling, sometimes we'll donate, to put up some photos for someone else to make them feel better. That's what we do here. It's not always about the individual. Sometimes it's about others. So that's facts. Top of the ninth, we're knotted up at 6. Cade Marlowe, 2 for 3. Solo home run and a double, filling in for Jared Kelenic. Obviously kicking the water cooler and breaking his foot. And Cade actually hit his first home run of his career and got the ball back. Let's make some fucking history. Let's go, Cade. 3-1 count. Take the walk. Take the walk. Pitch is low in the zone. 3-2 count. Come on, Cade. I mean, you want to talk about making a name for yourself with the Mariner fan base. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Give me those recommendations. I'll check it out. I know Chappelle's got another Netflix special coming out. Johnny Football's got a Netflix special coming out. Walk them, yes! Your boy, your boy, your boy, your boy, your boy, your boy, your boy knows. But that Johnny Football, I definitely want to watch that. Like I said, I know he partied and he fucked up and he never made it big on the NFL side, but I still have a lot of good memories of him at A&M with Mike Evans. I like him. I know some people think he's a fucking idiot, but I mean, if you've never gone through drugs or drinking or being addicted or being through a tough time, or being young or being an idiot, like I said, he paid the ultimate price. He took partying, as more of an importance of actually being in the fucking NFL, and now he'll never be able to, recreate his dream of being a, Hall of Fame or a stud NFL quarterback. But you never can take that Heisman away, and you can never take away those wins against fucking Alabama. Him and Mike Evans were incredible. Must see TV, just like Michael Vick was for me when he came up. I didn't miss any Michael Vick games. Zero. I never missed a Johnny Football game either. Runner goes, go Cade. Save. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking A, baby. He said, my name is Cade Marlowe, and I'm going to steal second, bitch. Woo! Yes. Yes. We can maybe win this now. Bunt, 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 bunt. Yes. Let's go. Excellent bunt. Oh, baby. That was one of the best bunts of the year. And like I said, find a way to get on base. Just find a way. I'm talking this shit into existence. Woo, baby. Harlow, Colton Wong, and now J.P. Crawford. You got to talk that shit into existence. Let's go, baby. Come on. Runners at first and third, no outs. But we've had bases loaded, no outs, and not even been able to get even a run. So I've also been on the opposite side of things where it's like, how the hell do you got bases loaded, no outs, and you don't even get one? Not even a sac fly? I mean, shit, but that's the Mariners. Let's go, baby. 0-1 pitch to Crawford. Hit him! It's creepy because everything that I said is happening. Working the count, getting hit by a pitch, except it was JP instead of Colton Wong. But now he's limping. But like I said, I don't know if it's that ESP. Like I'll get these like visions, or I'll like think of something, I'll say it, and then it comes to like fruition. It's just creepy. Fucking A, let's go. Right on the outside of the right knee. Shit, I hope he's okay. Oof. I look like it hurt. My ESP is strong. They always say Tony Romo's got all this ESP and whatnot, but I mean, when you go throughout and watch the streams, I feel I have like one or two ESP moments every stream. So, and especially when we get into football, it even gets stronger. So, I mean, Romo can predict shit, but Romo played in the NFL. I never did. It's not like I'm a professional athlete. I just watch a lot of film. You know, I'm all about situational, things that happen, situational baseball, coming up with things that I think that are going to happen. Bases loaded, no outs. Come on. My ESP is fucking strong like a motherfucker. I mean, that's why Peter Traeger watches the channel and steals my material. EA Sports and Madden and all those other, big boys on the networks. I may not be big like some of the other bigger YouTubers, but I guarantee they don't work as hard as me with the reading and the film study. And my ESP is strong, baby. Top of the ninth, 6-6. We're knotted up. Bases loaded. 0-1 pitch. Outside. 1-1 count. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. This could be the emotional springboard win that helps us moving forward. Like every season, you have something that happens. Last year is when Winker got bean and we beat the shit out of the Angels, and then we went on like a 12-14 game win streak. Could this be the game? Could this be the game? Popped up. Foul territory and lazy attempt to go get the ball. And Suarez is still in play. Let's go. All right, time to bobble. Bobble, bobble, bobble. Griffey. 1989 Upper Deck Griffey. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Suarez! Yes! Let's go. Oh, baby. The boos are coming out. Yeah. And I put Gino on the thumb today. I had a feeling. I was going to put Kirby, but I said, you know what? I had a feeling that Gino would be the hero today. I usually put, who I think might come up in the clutch. And I don't put Gino on the thumb very often. I think this is the second time all year my ESP is strong, baby. Let's go. 8-6 Mariners. Unbelievable. We were down 6-2 just a couple minutes ago. So this is crazy. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Yeah, it's History Channel. I watch that shit all the time too, bro. But the only problem with that show is that every episode seems like the same. It's like they get in the meeting room, they go do some digging, they try to find something. Like sometimes the episodes kind of repeat themselves. I want them to be able to like investigate and like make the episodes a little bit different. But sometimes like you can watch 3 episodes in a row and it's almost like the same shit happens in every episode, But there is some paranormal shit that's going on there for real. You and me are linked, bro. You, me, and Chief will Chief. Our brains are linked, bro. You already know this. Big swing and a miss for Cal Raleigh. Let's go, big dumper. Let's go, Cal. This could be our springboard win, baby. Let's go. Can't believe we came back. George Kirby gave up 4 runs, the All-Star, in the first inning. And I said, fuck my life. 4-0. We have a hard time enough getting to 5 runs. But what's the magic number for the Mariners? 5 runs or more. We were down 6-2, got the rally. Julio homered twice today. First multi-homer game for Julio Rodriguez all year. And now the rally continues. Oh, 3-2 count. I mean, hell, if you can't win when Julio homers twice, you don't deserve to win. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Cal. Top of the ninth, 8-6 Mariners. Runners at second and third. Big swing and a miss. Struck him at. Damn it, Cal. Next up, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. What a comeback. Oh, speaking who it is, Chief Will Chief. I talked that shit into existence. My ESP is strong as fuck today. You mention someone's name and they fucking magically appear. That's creepy. Creepy dog. Monster Quest. I was just talking about you too, bro. $10 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. You know, it's like when they do like the psychic readings, you know, people waste money doing that. I should do a hotline for fucking psychic readings. If you're going to waste your money on some bullshit or someone's looking on the internet and looking up your name and your phone number and telling you shit about your family and yourself that they can just find on the internet, I mean, you might as well give me the money for sports advice or sports picks or seeing that ESP. At least then you can win money or actually, not waste your money. My goodness. Popped up. Go, tag up. Go, go. Yes. 9-6, baby. $60 has 40 to go, baby. Yeah, much appreciated. And it's always good when I can get Shep and Chief in the room at the same damn time. My boy. I'm telling you, if people just listen to me and pay attention to what I say, I mean, I can make people a lot of money. I mean, just ask Sarah how many times I've said something and then it comes true like a couple minutes later or later in the game. Like, and it's not just football, baseball, NASCAR, hockey. I mean, I don't know what it is with the sports gods, but I don't know. I'm connected, dude. Your fucking boy Bob O'Ryan predicting this shit tonight. Go get me a Bush. He said, I'm going to win $6. $6 Productions. 0-1 pitch. What if Julio goes yard again? Let's go, J-Rod. Can we get 3 home runs from Julio? I mean, like I said, you're supposed to be the best player on the team. A little magic. But getting 3 home runs in a game is so highly unlikely. But we're already up 9-6, so I mean, I'm satisfied. But again, you never know. Let's go, baby. Oh, time is called. Yeah, but with all the, like I said, if my name wasn't Orion, I don't think I look like any of those names that you said. If I wasn't going to be an Orion, I would have been Orion, Ryan, not Bob or Billy or Dave or Kyle. Struck in that. Let's fucking go, baby. 9-6. But again, creepy. I never put Gino on the thumb. This is only the second time all year, and I do almost every game. Electric ESP, baby. Let's go. Now we just got to make sure our defense is good enough where we can hang on here. Yeah, we do. She's the only one left. Like, you know what I mean? I literally, you know, and it's never been, you know, just about the donos and the support, you know, but I actually sent her, I usually send her like dog and cat stuff, you know, to let her know I'm still thinking about her. But, you know, I usually send her something. Like, I sent her a photo earlier today. You know, it's like two cats next to each other and then their tails are making like a heart. You know, I'm always just trying to, you know, send things. And then yesterday I sent one that's got a mama, a baby, or like a dad cat, a mom cat, and a baby cat. And they all have like the heart. They're white cats, but then they have the heart as like a birthmark all like above their tail, you know. And then I send pictures of Paisley pup to her. I know me and Sarah keep up. So I know she'll be here, but she'll be here when football season starts. I think at that point, that's when she'll show up. So, oh boy's gotten me fucking like Bob Holly, hardcore Holly, Bob. I don't think there's any fucking alternate universe where I look like a fucking Bob, dude. You know? Oh man, what a comeback. Fucking ex-girlfriend bailed on Paisley, so I get to have her for another week. So I can snuggle her and we can you know, hang out. I'm actually surprised she hasn't come in here all game. But we went on 2 1 hour walks already. Or one hour walk and another one that was like 30 minutes. Um, Dog the bounty hunter, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with the name Bob, but I just don't look like a fucking Bob. Bob, Billy Bob, Bobby, Robert. Oh boy, it says you look like a Bob or a Robert. Not too much swag to be a fucking Bob or a Robert. Seawall, this shit is over. Let's go, Dave. What you got me? You got me looking like my name's Lil Dicky and I'm fucking Dave. I mean, my real name is Ryo-chan, you know, so I got the anime Asian name. Ryochan. That's the Japanese name. Not Dave, not Billy Bob, Ryo-chan. Orion. He said, nah, Dave, Bob, Billy. Bottom of the ninth, 9-6, Mariners. Seawald on the mound, Taylor in the box. Good to see you, Chief. Well, Chief, what do you want me to put up for photos, brother? Well, we can't have Orion be the last name. Fred. I'm not Fred Durst. 1-2 count to Taylor. Yeah, I know. Me too, man. Hey, Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame game is next Thursday. I'll show you guys after we get to a commercial break here, or once the game ends, or whatnot. I'll show you what my football setup is going to look like. I've showed it to Sarah, and I've showed it to a couple people, but I haven't showed it to everyone just yet. So, oh shit, back, gone. Well, thank God we got three, because if we would have only scored, you know, one or none, and you know what the really creepy thing is? What did I say? I said that they probably would get to seven. There it is. Now I was thinking that we would lose maybe 7-6, but the seven run came. That run came. I'm fucking getting Usi in this bitch. 9-7. My asp is strong. Fred, Mike, Joe, Ash, Ricky. Ricky Starks. Is that who I am? Orion Usi. You guys crack me up. Fucking A. 9-7. Mariners. Let's go. You guys crack me up, man. No, nothing on the Couch app today, but maybe we will before the stream ends. Fucking getting Uzi. Chopper, get his ass. Biatch. There we go. One away. You did. But all the names that people are coming up, if I'm not Orion, you got to be able to give me a name that actually looks like me. Now you got to do your research. It's got to be like a unique name too. Can't be like an original, like a normal name. It's got to be an original name, a unique name. You can't have a unique name like Orion and then go down to Billy Bob. 2 away. He said Ash like I'm in Pokemon. Got to catch them all. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good luck with the Griffey bobble, baby. All the bobbles are out. Griffey, Randy Johnson and Dan Wilson. Ichiro and Griffey over here too. When I say I'm doing the bobble, I'm doing the bobble. Wobble, wobble. Baby. Shep is just having fun with the 0.5. Popped up. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Mariners win, baby. But that is creepy that they did get to that 7 number. Like I said, if people just pay attention and listen to what I say, you can win a lot of money. I mean, there's a reason why people come and ask for advice on the line and in fantasy. I don't know how to explain it, but what a game. Maybe this will be our springboard game. 51-50. Mariners win. Mariners win. Mariners win. Final score 9-7 Mariners. Let's go. All right, let me show you the NFL Hall of Fame game preview that I got for you. Oh yeah. Shep's like, I don't even know where I am. All right, let me show you real quick. So we'll go here. Hold up. Show you, give you a little preview. I'll find something better than the initial one, but hold on. See how your boy works. Your boy works fast. So boom, we already got the Jets and the Browns there, as you can see at the top. So I already got the Hall of Fame game shit. And then you gotta be a wizard with a computer. And then you go from baseball to what? Boom. Right? And then we got the football, and then we gotta flip it. Yeah, let's go. And this is what I'll be mixing it up, but your boy always grinding. Let's go, baby. Football. It's gonna be so much fun, dude. Unbelievable. Cookies and cream pie. How about that Mariners, huh? Big win. Chief, are you still in the building? I'm I'm gonna throw up some Chief photos. I don't know if he's still in the building or not, but everyone's screaming for Julio. Well, MVP today, obviously, we already know who that is. Julio Rodriguez, my boy J Rod. Chief came through. Not sure if he's still in the room. Julio is the man today. And again, I have started doing uploads as well. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. Top 5 videos are out, and I'm going to continue to do those almost every day. And I think tomorrow I'll end up doing top 5 DNs, defensive ends, going into 2023 season. But I am doing the Mariner game tomorrow at 10 a.m. So it's going to be Bryce Miller on the mound a little early, and not everyone's going to be able to make it, but I'm still going to do the game. So and then I'll end up doing my top 5 video probably after. What a comeback. Hopefully that'll springboard us. God, I can't wait for football, college and NFL. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's just gonna be cool to be able to see everyone like, from what they remember what my streams look like and then what they are now. I mean, I've been working very hard since the last off season, putting in so much work with the thumbs, finally figuring that out. And then obviously the presentation of the channel is finally where I wanted it to be. It just took what, 11 years, 7 years on YouTube, took 7 years to get it to where I wanted. The squad in the building like the NWO, new world order for life, brother. Oh yeah. No, I haven't played the new Madden. All right, one sec here. All right, so I'm going to stay online here for you guys for another 16 minutes. We're going to go to the 3 hour and 30-minute mark. I'm going to turn the Dodger game on. And you guys let me know what you guys want to do for photos here for the last 15 minutes. So if you guys want to do like food or wrestlers, obviously the people that donate get first dibs on what's going on. But we can go into food or whatever you guys want. You guys let me know, and we'll go from there. Blue Jays and Dodgers knotted up at 1. So obviously I'll be entertained there. And then I'm going to snuggle with Paisley and hang out with her. So you guys let me know. I'll throw up a couple wrestling photos while we're waiting. And then we can decide if we want to continue down that path or if we want to get into food or, past or present baseball players or something else. I really don't give a fuck. We won. You feel me? It's all about the Buckies. That was a great win. That was one of the best wins of the year. No lie. But when Julio goes yard twice, hey, anything's possible. Nice dub. Nice dubbery. And then we got Bryce Miller tomorrow. I'll be live at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Too bad George couldn't get the win. Brash got the win, 5-3. Seawald got the save, though. 20 saves. Mexican food, good choice. Let's do it. I'll give you like homemade, restaurant, a little bit of everything. Sometimes like the homemade, it's harder than like a place. You know what I mean? If you put the love and the effort into it. I always like the homemade, if you know what you're doing. Or I'll hit you with something fucking fancy like a motherfucking taco tower. My God. Yes, please. Bro, you didn't give me the photo of the oxtail? Oh, you should have. Loaded. Oh, baby. Springboard, baby. Yeah, I'll get into some pancake stuff too. We'll do some breakfast as well. I gotta do a couple. I gotta mix in a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of Mexican, a little bit of breakfast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this is what happens when we actually get the mods in the building and we have a good turnout. We might not hit the goal with donos every night, but we have a fun time interacting with each other. And it's just nice for not only you guys interacting with me, but then people like Shep calling me Billy Bob and Kyle and Barry and John and every random fucking name on planet Earth. So good stream today. Oh god damn, these sticky buns. I just went through a sticky bun. Damn, this looks good. I haven't had a sticky bun in like 6 months. Especially if you get it from like a really good spot, like at the fair or a restaurant. Oh my. Cinnabon who? Hi. Guess who's here? Who's here? Hi. Oh. your dinner. Go eat your dinner. Okay? Go eat your dinner. Okay. Oh, someone misses Daddy. Oh, she is, man. Chief, well, Chief, what do you want to see for photos, bro? You got something specific? I threw up a couple Chief photos for you, but I didn't know if you were in the room or not. But let me know what you want to see. Bro, she is. Like I said, like the relationship that I have with this puppy is stronger than any human that I've ever had a relationship with. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, we talk to each other and we understand each other. Like, she'll give me a little certain whimpers and looks, and I'll know exactly what she wants. If she needs to go take a dump, she wants to go outside and run, if she wants to get a snack, like, I don't know. It's just like if you spend all day, every day, with a pup, you start to pick up little mannerisms and little things and whatnot. So breakfast for dinner sounds amazing. Facts. You got something specific that you want to see? Chief will chief, like breakfast photo, crepes or something. Your boy, cookies and cream waffle, baby. Oh my god, bro, what am I looking at here? Look at this one. This is definitely some stoner shit right here. Would I eat that? You bet your ass I would. But they got the actual like cookies and cream waffle, which is fucking insane. That one just got the Oreo cookies, but it's supposed to be like this. Hold up. It says I got too many fucking sticky buns. Good series here with the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Blue Jays up 3-1, top of the third. Oh, yeah, baby. I got you, dude. I already knew you would want the crepe dog, ESP dog, ESP dog. I got you. I appreciate you. I tried to talk you into existence because I was like, when Shep is here, I want you to be here because we all think very similar and whatnot. So, like, I could definitely see like one day if I ever get like rich, like if we ended up doing some kind of blog with the three of us, I think people would watch. Like, you know what I mean? We're all different, but I feel like we're all the same, even though we live at different parts of the country. And obviously, we're, different race, different part of the country, but we still kind of have that same kind of common ground. That's facts. Oh, man, these look so insane. And this one looks good too. This is the Belgian special. I was gonna have to try not to figure out what I was gonna end up, doing without Paisley. I mean, I was gonna keep reading and grinding and whatnot, and but it was gonna be like get picked up today, stay with her, the ex girlfriend for Wednesday, and then get dropped off after she gets off work Thursday. But obviously, priorities are friends, and trying to help them out or people that are maybe moving into that house now apartment. So it's either you have priorities of Paisley or others, and I worked out good, so I'll have her and I don't have to worry about it, so that's good. Oh, we will do the linkage. Oh, people would love it. Eating, food review, history, discovery, Nat Geo, smoking the pack, talking sports, shooting the shit. Oh, we'd have a good time. But I definitely would beat your guys' asses at beer pong, though. I'll tell you that. I'm a professional. Beer pong professional. We'd have a good time. You guys would be able to see. I'd be ranked. If there was like a beer pong league, I would be ranked. Your boy is good. Hustler. I love you. Paisley's giving me the look. So I got to do a couple more photos here, and I got to dip. She's she misses daddy. She like was on the couch, like relaxing like a human for like a couple hours. It's just wild. You know, I'll put a like a pillow underneath, and she'll like literally chill like a human. It's crazy. So many type of human characteristics out of Paisley Pup. She's laying down behind me. Waffles, boys. Oh, you don't want the smoke. Trust me. I had a house, bro, and we had a board that we would write our names and do tallies, like tally marks. In 2 years, I went 230 and 30, bro. And only 30 losses I had, I was paired up with girls that were too drunk that didn't know how to play. So you don't want the smoke, brother. Oh, if you do alcohol, it's game over. How many games are you going to play? One, and then you're done. Yeah, I love me some waffles too. I like the modified waffles and pancakes. I like it when people get creative. It's like you get a piece of their personality. You know, when you get these like that's why I love watching Gordon Ramsay and I like watching a lot of those food programs. They're awesome. Next Level Chef, Master Chef, Master Chef Junior. I love Master Chef Junior because I love seeing the kids. You know, I love seeing the kids do their thing. Like it's like impossible to think that some fucking 8-year-old is better than 95% of people on planet Earth, but it's true. And some of these people that are 8, 9, 10 years old have been, in the kitchen with their, mentors, mom or dad or whoever for like, 4 or 5 years. Crazy how a kid in 4 or 5 years could be better than so many people. And it's not like they're making basic shit. They're making like high end restaurant quality stuff at like 8. Like what? But I guess it's like me, reading the stats on the back of cards at like 4 or 5 years old and then turning into the person that I am today. So gotta start them young, baby. Pancake boy. Yeah, I don't drink anymore. So it depends on what I want my cravings. I get cravings for pancakes, but I think waffles is my go-to. But I do like a good pancake though. Because I'm a competitor at heart. Yeah, but I'm going waffles, but pancakes are close. I do like crepes and stuff as well because I just don't have them often, you know. And then there's this place at the Oregon coast, right, where you can get crepes and they put the sausage in the middle. So you get the sausage in the middle that's like top end sausage, and then you get into the crepe, and then you get the sweet and the savory. Oh my god, bro! It's called Pig and Pancake, PIGN pancake, and it's always popping. It's like you go there and you can have your seafood at night, and then before you go home, you go to the Pig and Pancake to have that memory. Whatever it is, and then you can go home on and then you can always stop by the Dairy Queen or on the way home, and but the Pig and Pancake is a spot, bro. If you guys ever come to Oregon, I'm telling you, that's a spot. My buddy's like, damn, the game is on 10 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Well, like I said, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. If Paisley wasn't, my daughter, I would just stay on here and hang out with you guys for another like half hour, hour and a half. But I need to make sure that I'm a good dog dad, and I try to be the best dog dad on planet Earth. Like I really try to give her all my attention and love, and you know, you have to have responsibilities. But I really do appreciate all you guys coming through, and the Mariners. Wow, what a fucking comeback! Final score: Mariners 9, Twins 7. And I am doing uploads. So if you haven't checked out any of my top 5 quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end videos, they're not long. 24 seconds is the shortest, and 11 minutes is the longest. I do breakdowns with StatMuse, so you can actually not only hear me talk about the stats with the running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends, you can see it on the screen, which is kind of cool. And then HD photos for the guys I do in my top five. And I'll be doing the top five DNs in 2023 tomorrow, and I'm streaming at 10 a.m. For the Twins and the Mariners, and it's Bryce Miller, so you know it's going to be electric. So I love you guys so much. I appreciate you, even when you want to think that I look like a fucking Billy Bob, Chief with a tenor as well. Thank you, man. What do you want to see, bro? I'm not going to leave now. I got to be able to leave, but you donated a tenner. So what do you want to see? Real quick, I just noticed that you donated a 10 on the Cash App. What do you want to see here? Let me throw up at least a couple photos to show my gratitude. I appreciate you. So we're going to leave in like 5 minutes here. Paisley will understand because I'll end up buying her treats with it tomorrow. Go Dodgers! Go Dodgers! Freeman scores. There we go. 3-2. Thank you, Chief. Billy Bob in the building. Chief, full Chief. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. 70 doll hairs. Okay, let me get you breakfast. And what do you want specifically for breakfast? Crepes? Do you want pancakes, waffles? Let me know what you want for breakfast, and I'm gonna pull up the Andy photos here. – 3-2, baby. I got 3 of them for you for the Andy Reid. Man, this Blue Jay Dodger game is nice. I'll hit you with the Chief logo too. We can't just do the photo. Shit, you know your boy puts in that work. I appreciate you. You're always supporting me with the YouTube grind when you can. And like I said, I always want to be able to have you in the room when Shep's in the room. And we finally made it happen. It was just really creepy that, like I said your name, and then all of a sudden you just magically popped in the room. Ask Dog. That little ESP. DDP with the ESP. Shit, they might win it again. French toast. Yes. Good choice. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to say it. I wanted someone else to bring it up. Because if we're going over crepes, pancakes, and waffles, duh, where else are we going to go? That's one of the spots. And I love me some French toast. French toast actually might be my number one. Even over a good waffle, a good crepe, or a good pancake. Just like the texture and the way it tastes. It gives me like good vibes, you know? It's like when you have grilled cheese sandwich on a rainy day and it gives you that comfort food. That's what it does for me. I feel like it makes you feel different. There's some peanut butter French toast. Even Andy likes it. Then we got a French toast with bacon inside. And then you get the savory, like this one. This one's like a homemade where you get the bacon on the side with the sausage. And you're just like, you got that meal. This one gives you that vibe, like morning breakfast. Some of them are like the thicker, but sometimes like the thinner ones like this taste better. It all depends, you know. Oh, French toast burger. Yeah, he would. And I've been eating so much like vegetables and fruits. Me and like I'll go to the grocery store and I'll, get like strawberries, blueberries, and that type of stuff. And then like I'll like split it with paisley, so it's like veggie trays and things like that. But I mean, I'm always even up to something like off the wall, like this one. Shit, hit me with the banana bread. Banana bread French toast. Yes, please. Sign me up. The ultimate French toast with coffee. I want more. Paisley's like, where's my dad? Like, dad is working so hard every day. For you. For you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It always does. Yeah. I mean, I eat so much fruit, it's ridiculous, dude. But strawberries and blueberries is what dogs can eat. So watermelon also. So I try to get a lot of watermelon, blueberries, and so that way we can like hang out, watch TV together, and just snack. And then that way that she can get some of that too. But she has been eating the grass and paw licking and scratching a little bit. So I think I need to get like that probiotic for like the gut health because that she's got the allergies in the summer like a lot of dogs do. So ooh, butterscotch. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so, so much. Thank you guys coming in the clutch at the very, very end. You guys are the fucking best. Again, I'll be live at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the Twins and the Mariners. Bryce Miller on the mound. I know not everyone will be able to make it, but I'll be grinding. And then I'll also do an upload or two. Best top 5 tight ends. Nah. That's what I did today. Top 5 defensive ends going into 2023. And I'll do a full breakdown with graphics in the video as well, and they won't be long, 5 to 10 minutes long, so it's easy to watch. And if you guys can like that and show some love, I'd greatly appreciate it. So thank you to everyone that donated, commented, shared. This was definitely a good stream today. Your boy Bob Orion is signing off. I love you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Bob is out. Gang.